Welcome in, everyone. How are you doing? I just realized chat is being all funky. There we go. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Tibi, Hamio, welcome on in. And Kate, hello, hello. North, good to see ya. We got Leaflet in today. How are you, Leaflet? Ely, hello, friend. I hope you're well. Thanks for getting some shout-outs going, Chibi. Appreciate the help. Oh, Ely's trying a new recipe. What you working on, Ely? Leaflet, I hope everything's going okay. Good to see you. Hope everyone is well, says Chibi. Feel well rested after having that long shift. Oh, did you have multiple long shifts in a row? Oh no, Chibi. Yeah, I'm glad that you got some rest after that. That's definitely good. Glad to hear that you're taking care of yourself. Hopefully you don't get scheduled with such long back-to-back shifts again. Anytime. If I wake up at 3 a.m. for a shout out to the void, Chibi will do it anytime, Leaflet, so she says. We'll probably still be up, honestly. Yeah, with our Chibi, this is true. Oh my goodness. Chibi, you gotta sleep at decent hours. It can't all be me staying up until 3 a.m. to watch Aurora. I'm pretty sure that, like, a lot of people, I don't know if it's a majority, but a lot of people in my chat do stay up until 3 a.m. Not all of them are staying up till 3 a.m. to watch me Leaflet, so, like, at least I don't have the guilt. No, just kidding, I'm teasing you. But yeah, there are definitely some night owls out here. Chibi, you're more productive at night. We gotta, you know, we gotta make sure that we do get our sleep, and it sounds like Chibi did a good job. She said she's feeling well rested, so that's good. But I think it is also good to be flexible and listen to your body, and if your body is like, I don't know, not sleepy at 3 a.m., but you can sure as heck sleep through all the daylight hours, then what the hey, I guess that works. Ely, there was some beef round roast on sale this week at the grocery store, so you're making it for the first time. Ooh, it's been in the crock pot for close to 8 hours. Oh my god, it's gonna turn out so amazing, isn't it? It's almost done. You use beef broth, onion soup, Vidalia onions, mushrooms, and they're gonna be in the gravy when it's ready. And you're making mashed potatoes too. Oh my goodness, a whole feast. That does sound so good. You'll have to take some pictures for us, Ely, so we can live vicariously. Oh man. Leaflet, you're doing great. You're starting your 5-day weekend. Let's go. That's awesome. It's a long weekend for me too, and I'm assuming a lot of other folks, because it's Labor Day on Monday, both in Canada and the US. So I'm wondering, do you also have like a Labor Day type holiday, Leaflet, and then you're just like extending it into a longer weekend or something? Kate, that's a long weekend. You'd go crazy. Oh my. Kate does not know what it means to rest. Chibi, you were so sleepy that on the day you start a new sheet to write your hours, you wrote Kirby instead of your name! Oh no! Hopefully you didn't turn it in like that. I hope you got it fixed before somebody saw it, but also that's hilarious and amazing at the same time. Leaflet, you're gonna have a good time. Means you can stay up late and watch stream. Hopefully there's stream to watch. I have to kind of figure it out because I have guests arriving this weekend. They're coming up for the long weekend and they're gonna be here Thursday, tomorrow. So I don't think there's gonna be stream tomorrow, unfortunately. I should have said something sooner, but I honestly did not realize this until yesterday. So I mean, I could have posted something yesterday and I just like got lazy and didn't. But yeah, so there's no stream tomorrow this week, sadly. I am still gonna try and stream on Monday if I can, but like considering that it's the day off, Fran and I might like go out and do something. So I don't know. Maybe it'll work out like that we end up doing one on Sunday. I think my friends are leaving like earlier in the day so they can get home and still have time to sort of like get their lives situated and whatnot. I think they also have a pet that, well, the pet's coming with them over the weekend, but I think the pet is recovering from like a surgery or something, so it's probably best to like minimize their time not at home, so I'm sure that's like factoring into things as well. But yeah, so we do have that coming up, so we'll see. Like there might be like one stream sometime between now and Monday, but no guarantees, I have to say. Kate used to stay up a long time. Used to stay until my streams were finished. That's true. You do a really good job of sending yourself to bed in the evenings. Like even whenever like we raid Civis and stuff, I'm always thinking like, oh, we're gonna catch Kate in Civis's chat. I just know, and I don't think I have yet. So like, you do deserve credit there for sure. Apparently you've made improvements to your life. Yeah, you know what they say, early to rise, early to bed. Makes a Kate healthy, but socially dead. No. I mean, not fully. He's still gonna hang out with us for a good chunk and like, I don't know. You stream early for me, so I am at work, but like there's other friends I think that are hanging out with you at least during that time. Not fully socially dead, no. Plus their yogurt brain stream so late for you, that's true. Yeah, Blade doesn't start until midnight my time, and I cannot be awake for that. I am not as strong as y'all, so yeah, usually I miss out on Blade streams unless he starts very early. Y'all take care of yourselves. Yeah, everybody make sure that you are getting sleep no matter what time that sleep happens. Just, it's good enough for me as long as you're sleeping. Your Labor Day is not quite what it's called there. It's 1st of May. Is it like May Day? Wait. I got confused for a second. Clearly May is not about to happen. So you're saying your Labor Day happens in May. So then what's the one that's coming up for you then, Leaflet? Someone did see it. It was kind of awkward but funny. Oh gosh. Chibi's gonna get the nickname Kirby at her work now. Hope one, not trouble. No Thursday stream. I know. I'm so sorry, everybody. Honestly, I did not realize that my friends were coming on Thursday. Like in my head this whole time I was like, yep, they're probably gonna be here on Friday, like they're coming for the long weekend. Like that's just what I've been telling myself over and over and over. And then Blade had been asking me like, oh, are you able to play Magic on Thursday, like how I played Magic with him that one time on his stream. And I was like, well, I do have friends coming, like I guess there's a chance they could show up on Thursday, let me check. And then I checked and I was like, oh they're showing up on Thursday. And then I thought, well, you know, there's probably still time for my stream because they probably still need to work on Thursday. And so even though they live like pretty close, like it's still out of town. And so I'm sure they would just come after work. And then I kept reading through like these chat messages. Fran mostly was the one in touch with them. And they were like, oh yeah, I think we'll like get to the area around noon and then we'll probably just like hang around, do our own thing for a little while and maybe like get to your place right after you guys finish work. And I was like, okay, no time for stream on Thursday then. So yeah, that's just the way it worked out. I'm sorry, friends. I will miss you. Leaflet, you already took like over a week off due to mental health things. I mean, that is really good of you though, Kate. It was terrible. You disliked every second of it and not just because of the bad mental health time. Oh. So, I mean, I guess in that case, you might want to evaluate, is taking time off the helpful thing for you to do if you're having like mental health struggles? Because maybe you get energy from hanging out with your friends, it sounds like. So maybe, well, I don't want to say like time off only means time away from like Twitch or something. I'm sure there's like lots of other things that you were taking time off from, but I imagine that the part that you disliked every second of was not seeing your friends. So maybe it is worth it to still do that, you know, not totally cut yourself off. Leaflet, it's no more because of weird excursion and a ton of scheduling around. Oh, so wait, for you having 5 days off, like this is all just your own vacation time. It's not necessarily because of any holidays. Aurora doesn't know Animaniacs. Did I miss a reference or something? I know who the Animaniacs are, but when did we start talking about that? Oh, is that the early to rise, early to bed makes a healthy Kate but socially dead? Is that a quote from them? I didn't watch it very much, but I know of it. I don't dislike it or anything. I don't know. midnight already. Leaflet. Yeah, I would 100% be asleep if I were you. Lancetti, hello, welcome in. Sleep, you need that so bad. Okay, take a nap right now. I'm assigning you a job, Lancetti, is to take a nap. Leo, hello, how are you doing today? It's good to see you. Oh, Hope Trouble is not my guest. No, he's not my guest. Yeah, I am gonna be seeing him next month though. One of his friends, who's also now one of my friends, is getting married, and so we're going to his wedding, and I'm gonna be staying with Funk Chunk during that time, but don't worry, he's not coming up here, for now, at least. Get this. Thanks for giving Lynn City a shout out, and one for Leo, too. Did I tell Blade that I couldn't play Magic? I did, yeah. He had DM'd me, like, double checking, and so I did let him know that unfortunately it wasn't gonna work out, but we should be playing Magic on Tuesday, I believe, in the Discord. So if anybody does want to join for that, maybe Blade will have the day off magically. I don't know. But yeah, we do have it scheduled, and I believe that's the day it should be coming up. 4 days with no Aurora. What will I do? Poor Chibi. I don't know. Visit all the other cool people's streams that are probably going to be on. You could play with your cute little animals. Just forget about me, okay? Leaflet's not vacation time either. Just like days where you don't have any classes to teach. Okay, got it. So, just random days off then, I guess. Kate, that quote is from The Wheel of Morality in the Animaniacs. Is that the name of the episode? You have that memorized and everything? Or is it a movie or something? What's sleep? You just said that you rested up and you're feeling better. So, you know what, this time, Chibi, I'm gonna say that I'm gonna actually believe that it's a joke and that you do get some good sleep. And said you tried napping on Monday when I streamed. My screaming kept waking you up. Was I screaming in this game? I did get a few game overs, yeah. I mean, it wouldn't have been as bad as the screaming in some of my other streams, but yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. You could have unlurked. I don't need to disturb you while you're sleeping. I'm so sorry. A visit from trouble. No, I'm gonna be visiting him, Chibi. Len said your mom's eye checkup was on Monday and it went well. Tuesday was your last tooth work for the year. Heck yeah. And today you finished some car repairs. Oh my gosh, everything's just like all getting lined up for you. That's good, Lancetti. I'm glad to hear that everything is well and that your mom's okay and everything. That's so good. Poor sleep for 3 days though. Now you can be a potato for the next few days. Yes, do it. And your yarn kit for the Halloween blanket finally arrived. Oh, yay! Oh, speaking of Halloween, I'm a couple chapters into the book now, Lancetti. So, yeah, hopefully I'll be able to read along with you guys. If anybody didn't see, Lancetti posted a little link in the Bookworms channel in the Discord about a little reading club for a Nightmare Before Christmas book. So I was able to get it on my phone as like a library rental, which was super handy. So yeah. You will not forget. You will riot. Ah! Speaking of riot, what if we found time to play Valorant together this weekend, Leaflet? Would that satisfy you? I would love to do that again. That was so much fun. Maybe we could find time on Sunday, but it would have to be like later after my friends leave. But that could definitely be a possibility. Or Monday morning. Stir up trouble. Play with your chow. Got it. Is that what Chibi's hearing instead of nap time? Leo, you're close to beating Final Fantasy VII Remake. Ooh, that's exciting. You're about to go into Digimon Hacker's memory and was thinking of doing something special. Ooh, that you're gonna tell me privately. Okay. Sounds good, Leo. That's awesome. Is this your first time playing through the Final Fantasy VII Remake? Also, Digimon Hacker's memory. I feel like I want more details on this. I don't know if this is to do with the thing that you want to tell me later, but I don't know. I don't know what Digimon Hacker's memory is. Did you tell me about that before? Kate, they spun a wheel in several episodes so that the cartoon would have some kind of moral lesson, even though most of the time it was just another joke. So they spin the wheel and whatever the wheel lands on, that was the lesson. Oh my god. Aurora screaming on stream? Never. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. This game's not scary. It's totally fine, and I'm calm during every moment of it. You would need to move to unlurk. Oh no. Well, maybe you gotta learn how to go into a deeper sleep state so that little sounds like screams and such wouldn't wake you up, you know. Clearly you just gotta sleep better, and it's nothing that I would have to change on my part. Dark Flames, hello. How are you doing? Yes, we're playing some Legend of Zelda. We only just started this on Monday, so we're not too far in. And it's gonna be my first time ever playing all the way through this game before. So yeah, very exciting. Lynn said you need to start the book this weekend. Oh, nice. I hope you enjoy. I have been hoping that I was gonna find more time to read. I think it's just gonna be a habit that I have to form, actually, because I'm so used to, like, whenever I have a break, like lunch break or, you know, whatever, just a 15-minute break at work, my go-to is always just like turn on some video. Not even necessarily like scrolling on my phone, but I'll find like a 10-minute video or even a longer video, but then like watch it on, I don't know, 1.5 speed or something like that, because it's just like way easier to turn your brain off and sort of like veg if you're just passively watching something versus having to actively read something. But I think I do want to kind of like shift my mindset there. I think it's probably gonna be better for me to have more of like an active sort of rest, I guess, rather than just totally like go brain dead for a few minutes. I don't know. So I'm gonna try and change that habit. But yeah, I haven't been reaching for the book, which I'm like, yeah, I need to work on that. Yes, please. That would satiate the Aurora needs. Okay, Leaflet, we'll have to see if we can get it planned out for this weekend then. You should get around to reading more FMA. Heck yeah, Chibi. Hacker's Memory is the sequel to Digimon Cyber Sleuth. Okay, alternate story that takes place at the same time as the Cyber Sleuth. So, sorry, is there a game called Cyber Sleuth and then a second game called Digimon Cyber Sleuth? And the Digimon one is an alternate story to the original one? Is that what you're saying? Or have I confused us all up? I don't know. Maybe you should stop screaming. I don't know what you're talking about. I already said I'm always totally calm. This game has nothing scary in it. It's fine. Is that a skeleton on a throne? No, it's just a guy with a beard. Everything's totally normal and okay. Wind Waker scared you? Wait, really? You were aiming your arrow next to the skull floating by your platform and it ignored you for like half a minute. Then it saw you and came at you and it scared the snot out of you. Oh my gosh. Okay, that is kind of a jump scare though. That makes sense. Dark Flames, counting the days until autumn. Pretty soon, right? Isn't it? Like, it's already gonna be September this weekend. Let me check. First day of autumn 2025 says... minus AI. I don't care what the AI has to say about autumn. This says Monday, September 22nd. So around 3-ish weeks away. Not very long. Please don't rush summer. Our summer here where I'm at is having like a last hurrah, basically. It's been so nice out. Like, I think I was telling you guys over the weekend, it was like in the 90s, like the low 90s, but I was like, oh, just, I don't know. I like that kind of weather. But to be clear, it's not humid. It's not like a humid 90 degrees. I think it's pretty dry. I actually don't know what the humidity is, but it's not like something that's very bothersome. But like, I go out in that heat and I'm just like, this feels so nice. And like the sun makes me so happy. So I'm very glad that we're getting this last little bit of summer. How's my day? It was good, Dark Flames. I'm actually, I got to start working on a new report on Monday, I guess it was, and I'm already gonna be finished with it tomorrow, which is exciting. Usually I get assigned much longer things, but this is a pretty short report, so it's kind of nice and like refreshing to have something with such a short turnaround. And I do feel like even though it is like something that I'm turning around quickly, I'm still like making it good quality, so I'm hoping that the person that I send it to is gonna be really happy with that. But yeah, it was good satisfying day getting some work done on that. Ely's back with some noms, and he took some pictures! Yay! Enjoy your dinner, Ely! It is totally worth it to go brain dead. I mean, I think maybe in like the smaller breaks at work that makes sense, because if it's only 10 minutes, maybe I can't even finish a whole chapter, but like during my lunch, I could definitely like curl up with my food and just read. That's a little bit longer. I don't know. Kate said, Digimon Cyber Sleuth, and then Digimon Hacker's Memory. You've missed that you said Sidequel. Oh. Did I miss something before that message? I see the spun the wheel thing. And then about... oh yeah, Sidequel. I did... Hacker's Memory is the Sidequel to Digimon Cyber Sleuth. Oh, yeah. So I read that wrong. Okay. So that's the alternate story. I did get it all messed up. Sorry about that, Kate. Thank you for helping me figure it out. Okay. So Hacker's Memory is like a story that's happening in parallel sort of to Cyber Sleuth, but like it's an alternative of what could have happened. Sidequel. What a great word. Chibi, you're where Al and Alphonse, no, Elle and Alphonse? Ed and Alphonse. I was like, who's Elle? Ed and Alphonse head north and meet Armstrong's pretty big sister. Ooh, yeah, she is such a cool character. I really like her. I think we need more screaming, says Leaflet. Oh god. She's gonna be trying to figure out ways to put in jump scares into stream just to hear me scream. Oh my gosh. Lancetti, you have Cyber Sleuth and you're gonna play it this year. Amazing. Yeah, I don't know why I never really like played more Digimon games, because I did love the series so much as a kid. And like you guys know that I've played a few, but the only story one was the Digimon World 4. And I don't know, I don't remember that one being like super fun. I think I found it a little bit boring, which is maybe why I never like was interested or tried out other Digimon games really. Kate, fun game, terribly translated in a lot of parts, would still recommend, especially the complete edition since it gives you access to the whole Digimon library of both games right away. Oh, that's really cool. Horribly translated though, I bet you it just makes things sound really awkward. It'll be 47 for you tonight, Ely. Ooh, that's nice and cool. You've been enjoying the weather too, but it's been cooler. Well, that's good. I'm glad that your autumn seems to be coming sooner. My summer seems to be hanging on. We're both getting what we want. Amazing. And GG's on the report. Thank you. Lancetti, you're reading a book on forest fires in 1910 around Idaho area. And one thing that starts the worst one. Are the thunderstorms? Oh, one thing that started the worst one? Or starts the worst ones in general? Thunderstorms in July and August with low humidity. Dry wood plus lightning definitely sounds like it might lead to fires. Chibi, you were yogurt brain on Monday, so apologies if you already said this. No, sorry. Did you ever mention that you beat the true ending to Sonic Adventure 2? I think... Did you mention that? I feel like I remember saying like, oh, congrats on beating it, but then we didn't really talk about it, maybe? I don't know. Either way, if I already said congrats, then I don't care. Congrats again, Chibi. That's awesome. The true ending, what does that mean? Did you have to do some extra stuff to get to it? I don't know if you did elaborate about like true ending before. Leaflet, you celebrated your mom's birthday today. Oh, nice. My mom's birthday was very recently too. That's cute that their birthdays are close together. Speaking of noms, the cake was great. Oh, I love me some good cake. What kind of cake was it? Because I feel like top for me is definitely vanilla. I don't care if that's boring. And I will also enjoy a good red velvet. Lancetti, apparently the Rockies area has a 30-year fire cycle. So what does that mean exactly? That not that they would expect fire every 30 years. That feels like too little, but I don't know if that's like maybe my judgment of how common fires should be is totally skewed since we just have really bad fire seasons every year. But I'm wondering if it means more like 30 years for things to kind of get back to where they were, because you would have some pretty good trees after 30 years. Maybe it's more like that. Sneaks into Aurora's house while wearing a bedsheet. Oh god, Chibi's gonna do the IRL jump scares. Oh lord. World 4 is Garbo. Okay, there we go. Maybe this explains why I had a bad time with Digimon games. Dang, that is unfortunate that one of the main ones that I played as a kid was bad. Because yeah, what if it did like subtly influence me away from further Digimon games? Oh, your mom had a good time, Leaflet. Good. What did you guys do? What are the kinds of things that your mom likes to do on her birthday? Curse you, Mother Nature. Well, fires can be like necessary sometimes. Well, I don't know about necessary. I guess I'll say more that some species have adapted around forest fires. So I'm pretty sure there are some species of trees that have, I don't remember if it's pine cones or if they like have seeds that are contained in a different kind of way, but it's something like the seed pod, whether it's a pine cone or whatever, doesn't open until it experiences really high temperatures that would happen during a fire. And so basically those seeds are waiting for a fire to happen, and then once it does, like the seeds are released from whatever container that they grow in, and then they're able to kind of like replant and regrow the forest afterwards. But that's like part of some of the natural life cycles of some plants and stuff, which is really, really cool. So I don't think that they're like totally 100% bad. Obviously there can be a lot of bad consequences to them depending on how bad they are, but like a fire happening doesn't necessarily have to be like a huge horrendous thing. True ending is clearing hero and dark story, which unlocks the joint chapter, and then that's the end of the game. Okay. She said it's the level you unlock after completing Team Hero and Team Dark story. Ah, so that's really cool. Okay, maybe the last thing I heard then was that you finished the dark story part, Chibi. I think that's what I remember. So yeah, I think this is the first we're hearing that you actually like finished the whole game. That's so cool. What did you think of it? Sorry, I was about to read another message, but I realized I'm not done with Chibi. What did you think of it? Would you recommend it? It's already on my stream list, so you don't have to worry about this, like, you know, influencing whether or not I will play it someday. I am going to play it someday, but like, would you recommend it now that you have played it? And what was your favorite part, and why was it the chows? Leo, Hacker's Memory happens in tandem with the base game. It's just its own story in that world, with mostly its own cast with some returning characters. Happens in tandem with the base game. Okay, so base game. Base game means like the first one, but when you say base game, it makes me feel like, oh, this is an expansion to that. So is it not really its own standalone thing? Do you have to play the original first to really understand what's going on in this one? Does that count as spoilers? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I feel like that's just like the number of levels in the game, I guess? I feel like that's okay. Hey Daniel, welcome in. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for giving me a shout out, Chibi. Lancetti, yes, Rockies will get massive fires every 30 years. Some trees will not open their seed pods without the massive heat to trigger them. There you go. Okay, so it's about like how large the fire is. They'll have like smaller ones in between every 30 years, but then like approximately once every 30 years is when they get the really big ones. Got it. The OG World Games tier list is 1 is the best, then 3, then 2, and then way down at the bottom 4. Oh no! So I have played by far the worst one. That's great. Leaflet for your mom's birthday. You went to an inn and ate some nice dinner with her and your stepdad and your grandpa. Oh, that sounds so sweet. I'm glad you guys had such a nice time. Or burning stuff is necessary! Fran actually thought of a really cool username for me. Do I say it out loud? Because what if somebody takes it? Let's just say that it has to do with burning things. I don't know like what account I would ever use it on though, because I just use Great Aurora for everything, so I don't know if I would ever switch, but I did think it was a cool name. And I am just gonna keep it in my back pocket. Sorry for the suspension? No. What's it called? Suspense. Oh my gosh. Sorry for the suspense there, but I don't know if I'll ever reveal it. Is Zelda going okay? Yes. Speaking of, maybe I should actually get it going today. We obtained... Oh, would you look at that? I went into the desert and apparently it doesn't say. So you always restart here. Cool. That's good to know. But yeah, we obtained one of the pendants yesterday. So you have to get 3 pendants from my understanding before you can even get the Master Sword in this game, I think. So we've got one. We're hopefully going to get the second one today. I had been told that if you go into a temple, dungeon, whatever thingy, that your save would allow you to start there next time, but I think we just proved that wrong. So I'm going to go ahead and walk over to the dungeon. To be... Oh, oops. It has... So jank, but you do recommend it. It has some jank to it, okay. Sonic Adventure 2. We do recommend it. Your favorite part is the music, voice acting, and the chows. Aw, nice. Yeah, the music in that game is pretty iconic, so I can definitely get behind that one. Lancetti 100% recommend Sonic Adventure 2. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Did I go in here last time? What's this? Chows are amazing. That is the part that I'm most looking forward to. If I leave, will she still be there? All she's gonna do is heal my one heart, right? So if I leave and miss out on this, it's not that big of a deal. Plus, she should come back whenever I redo the save. She is still there. Okay, so I'm gonna save it for later for if I need more heals than this. Chows are amazing because you can send them to kindergarten to teach them fun things like instruments, and then they'll gather and play together. Oh, I know about the races and stuff. I don't remember like kindergarten little, I don't know, activities that they get to do. I need a heart now. I'm gonna die already. I'm gonna get another game over. Ah! Oh god, I'm not even going the right way. Here we go. Did I already? Did I just somehow not save because I have to activate this again? But no, I think it makes sense that it reset because it totally blocks off your... Hold on, I have to use the book. It blocks off your path to go back where you were before. Daniel, you're doing okay. That's good. And Leo, you just say base game because they're both Cyber Sleuth games. Gotcha. Okay, but it is a standalone thing that you don't necessarily need to play the original for. Aurora likes to burn stuff. Same. I mean, who doesn't? It's fun, right? And I get paid to do it, so that's great. Oh my god, these birds are gonna kill me! I'm gonna die before I've even done anything in this dungeon. This is not good, because I just walked here. Oh lord, they're surrounding me. No, wait, come back, actually! Can I get a heart in here? Can I get a heart in here? Can I get a heart in here? For real! How is this game gonna do this to me? I don't want to listen to this beeping. Okay, I gotta pause it for a second. Safely and in games. Hey, even when I burn stuff in real life, I do it safely. In a lab, okay? So everything's alright. Lance said you love the races too. Your favorite was teaching one to swim like a speed demon. And they can do a little triathlon. Oh. Yeah, I remember there's a bunch of like different events that you can do with them, and that like there's different ways, like different attributes that they can get and stuff, so some of them end up looking really funny, I think, because I think it depends on how you train them as they grow up, like how their attributes develop, if I remember correctly. Sonic Adventure 2 and Adventure 2 Battle are the same game. Battle just has co-op mode or something. Yeah, well, I know Battle is for the GameCube, and like the other versions like that are on different consoles are not Battle, but I don't remember what the difference was. I thought that it maybe was the chows, but it sounds like you played a lot with the chows, and you only said you did Sonic Adventure 2, not Battle, so maybe that wasn't it. You have to enter one into it next time. Great World Fire, Great Fire Tempest, Great Gates Ablaze. These are all Leaflet's guesses. Great Barrel Down Sakenzan. What does that even mean? Great Flame Sweep, Great Volcanic Fallout, Great Immolating Gyre, Great Pyrohemia. That one's good. Great Chandra's Ignite, Great Delayed Blast Fireball, Great Pyroclasm, Great Inferno, Great Starstorm, Great Hour of Devastation. Did you just pick a bunch of magic cards that deal damage and have like fire art on them? Great Fire Maiden? Great Fire Maiden? I like that one too. Sadly, none of these are what Fran said, but they're all amazing options. I love it. Lan said he forgot if you need to unlock it. Like if you need to win first in each of the 3 to unlock the triathlon. Oh, maybe? I don't know. You can train them to not change appearance if you really want to. Well, for me, it would depend on how many chows I have, because maybe I would want to keep one that looks like, I guess, a regular chow, and then try and have a bunch of other ones that have all these different kinds of attributes. I don't know. Oh, you own Battle on your GameCube and Steam. Wait, you can get it on Steam? You played 99.9% of it on GameCube. Okay. So Battle is on GameCube, but then just regular Sonic Adventure 2 is on Steam? Did Chibi finish it? Yeah, she did! They look adorable with animal features. I think I remember are like little wings that they can get, right? But some of it is like weird big feet and stuff. They're all red board wipes. Amazing. Oh my gosh. That would be, you know, a good way to get inspiration. But you can't just add great to the front. My card already has great on it. Great Star of Extinction. Dreamcast. Oh, not GameCube. You have Battle on GameCube and Steam. Wait, which one is on Dreamcast then? Rora's the Sage of Fire confirmed. Who's that? Din? Right? Wasn't it like Lineru? Or what are the three? Chibi knows the three really well. But I think Din was the red one, like the fire looking one. You get like 5 chow per garden. How many gardens can I have? I need all the chows. One of every possible combination. I don't know, that might be too crazy. Thank you for the hydrate, Yuli. You save animals in Sonic games? In the Chow Garden, the Chow kisses the animal and gains a 1 appearance from it and a stat, so they can get like gorilla arms. Oh god. Yeah, okay, maybe I don't want a Chow that's like one of every attribute. Maybe I just want the cute ones. Also, I would really love a heart. That would be like the coolest thing to get right now. I'm gonna die from this laser dude. Oh, I already tried to find a heart in these pots. Oh, I've got our arrows. Man. Oh gosh. Okay, I need to get my sword ready going over here. Ah! Okay, there's a- oh! Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Ah! This is not good. Quite full. Ooh, sounds like you ate well, Yuli. Din, Nehru? Okay. And Feyror. Those are the 3. Okay. So I was pretty close. Are the goddesses, aka the better one. The golden goddesses even. Lancetti. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is on GameCube, not Dreamcast. Regular Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 are on Dreamcast. Okay, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle's on GameCube and not the Dreamcast. And was released on Steam. That feels so random to me. It feels just like strange, I guess, because I'm not used to having like console games just on Steam, especially if it was a game that I played on GameCube. You're like, wait, what? But I mean, you know, it's not like it's a Nintendo game or something. The sages are something different and is a Goron in Ocarina. Okay, my bad. Golden goddesses, not sages. Chibi's right. Sonic Adventure 1 re-released on GameCube as DX. Oh, okay, but it's expensive. Gotcha. All right, I left the temple or dungeon or whatever this is called because I gotta find some hearts here before I go back in. You know what? I can go back to that fairy lady now. I said I was gonna wait until I needed her healing. Now would be the time. I just have to make it back there without dying. And now I've found myself in here exploring. I'm just going back to make sure there aren't any walls that I should explode. Okay. You couldn't find any red board vibes beginning with great. You feel like we need the moniker to know it's you. Can't just start calling you Blasphemous Act. It has to be the Great Blasphemous Act. Zelda music is always such a bop, except when it's ruined by then it's not so fun. Kate, both Sonic Adventure DX and Sonic Adventure 2 Battle have been ported to Steam, and both ports are rough. Oh no. Sonic has a few games on Steam. They're playable but rough. Sonic Adventure DX suffers the worst. You'd argue it needs mods to make it playable. Oh no. Like, you can play just with normal Steam version, but you wouldn't. Oh gosh. What did they do? Is it just really glitchy? Aha, it is the Book of Mudora. With it you can read the language of the Hylia people. Okay, great. I already knew that. Is that all that you're here for, is to tell me that? Wow, okay. Didn't we learn that when we picked it up? I don't know how I knew how to use it. Maybe it was just from playing this bit when I was a kid. Master. There's a 69% chance they're gonna die. That you're gonna die. Oh no. No. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna go talk to this lady and she's gonna make sure that I'm okay. A Zelda streamer that you know will do... Hold on, I gotta make it. We'll do a rando, and the low heart sound effect you hear right now is replaced by a cuckoo crowing constantly. It's way worse than the beeping. Oh god. Yeah, I would not appreciate that either. I will soothe your wounds and comfort your weariness. Close your eyes and relax. Huzzah! The Steam version is like a port of a port of a port, so it has some rough edges and sound issues. Oh gosh. It's like when you take an image and like you screenshot it over and over and it just loses a little bit of the quality every time. That's what it sounds like. They also said they couldn't make Sonic Adventure DX playable in widescreen on Steam. Okay. Hold on, I made it. I made it this time without getting hurt. Ow. And modders fixed that on the same day, so it was just a lie. Wow. Either it was just a lie, or they just really don't have good people working for them. I don't know. To be fair, OG Sonic Adventure 1 on Dreamcast has crunchy audio in the talking in some parts, so maybe they just like kept it in. Is Sonic Adventure 1 worth playing? And Teddy says yes. Okay. I might try and kill these just to make it easier to walk around, although they probably are gonna respawn, right? Those skeletons kept respawning like every— oh, of course, now you're gonna give me a heart. Back in the last dungeon area, they were respawning in like every room, or almost every time we went back into the room. It was like once we got far enough away, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can shoot the eyeball of this thingy because— ooh, did I do damage to it or did it— no, I think it just glowed because of the— shot the laser. Ah! Oh, I'm not doing a good job dodging it. Not good. Was Link singing just then? Like when he was, oh no, when he was using the book? I didn't think he was. I thought the book was just like working its magic, I guess. I don't know. I didn't really think about it that much. Ah! What do I need magic for? Oh, this is what I need magic for. Okay, we're gonna kill the things in the room first, though, I guess. Yes, this was arrows. Oh! He died in one hit! Last time I fought one of these guys, it took like 3 arrows per, or at least 2, wasn't it? Am I crazy? Huh. Whatever, I guess. Sonic Adventure 1 is worth playing. It's really fun overall, if a bit glitchy. Okay. That was mean, wasn't it? Wait, what? By saying who? I don't know. I don't know if that was mean because I wasn't able to follow along really, Chibi, so I'm gonna go ahead and say no because it never is mean. Don't think you can kill those. The ones that come out of the sand and shoot little fireballs at me. I was not having much success with those. Lantern. Oh. I thought something would happen if I lit both of them. Why would it— oh! Okay. Maybe I had to light both and press the button? Now I'll never know. Because I was gonna say, why would that pot give me magic if I didn't need it, you know? Sunshine's camera does seem awful. Sunshine's camera was the worst! Okay, hold on. I know I missed a couple messages here. Sunshine's camera was so bad. Especially that one level where you have to climb up the back of the thing to reach the Ferris wheel on top. Like over in Pinna Park. That was like— I don't think we had a worse camera experience than that. Okay. Let's see, where are the messages that I missed? It's not the crunchy audio issues, it's the mechanical wheel and hot shelter being the loudest thing in the universe. Oh no. Don't know what that means. In hot shelter. 100% just for a certain character, Sonic Adventure 1 is worth it. Oh. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna find out if I can kill this thing, because I think that I can't leave this room until I kill this thing. Oh, God. This is not going the best. Maybe I should— oh my God. Maybe I should use arrows on this thing? Then I could try and attack it from far away. Oh, there you go, Chibi. Okay, so you can get rid of it. Let's see. Sonic Adventure 1 has a cameraman under the under alcohol influence in several parts, and it's infuriating because it's an early 3D game. Oh god. I see. So this is how we got on the topic of bad 3D game cameras. Kate, you've played games with worse cameras. Sunshine comes to mind. How could Sunshine be worse if it came out after? That's so annoying. Maybe you gotta pew these fellows right in the eye. Were you talking about that sand guy or these other ones that are shooting lasers? Because I did try and pew the laser dude, but it didn't seem to do anything as far as I could tell. There we go, got that guy. I hope that destroying these makes them never come back, because I can't I can't walk around like this with these guys following me everywhere. At least they're giving me hearts. I do enjoy that. Okay, back to full. Sunshine's camera does seem awful. Yes, so bad. To be fair, every 3D platformer has a bad camera. I don't know if that's true. I don't remember Spyro's camera being that awful. And when I say Spyro, I mean Enter the Dragonfly, since that's basically the only one I played as a kid. I don't think it was bad as far as I remember. But, you know, at that age, I probably also would have just accepted that, oh, this is the way that it is at that time. I wouldn't have thought like, oh, they did a bad job at this. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't have that kind of critical thinking as a kid. I'm leaving that last pot I'll try and pick it up again later. Okay, so I haven't been in the store yet. Yes, I have. Okay. The laser dude. You don't think I can kill the laser dude? Okay, got it. Clonoa's is okay. Is that another 3D platformer? The only one that you played with a decent camera was Hat in Time. That isn't 3D, it's 2.5! Oh, let's not. Ugh. The whole 3D versus 2.5D versus blah blah blah. I don't like it. It's confusing to me because it doesn't even talk about like degrees of movement. It's like more about, right? No. It does talk about degrees of movement. I think it should be about the art. That's why I think like 2D and 3D should refer to, but they make it confusing. I don't even know. I don't even remember. I just remember getting confused. Okay, so I've already been in here. I've already done this. You could swear it was a side scroller? I don't know. It's not what you were talking about. Oh gosh, Chibi, what enemy are you trying to tell me? Or are we still on the enemy thing or something else? Lancetti, it's on a 3D plane with a 3D character moving in pseudo 2D from what you saw playing in its demo. Okay, then that probably is 2.5D. It probably is. I don't know. What do I think it should be? I think I just now said it should be based on art. Is that true? No, I don't think it should be based on art. I think it should be based on degrees of freedom. Because if you tell me, actually, some games don't even need to be called whatever D. Just call it side scroller, and then somebody knows, like, okay, automatically what your degrees of freedom are. Calling it 2.5D makes it very confusing to me. But I think technically that would be a 2.5D definition. Oh. But I'm not the expert, so. Oh, I gotta do something here. Let's probably find a certain button if I can't kill it. Although it did just give me arrows. Why did it do that? Okay, money, more arrows, because I am supposed to, oh, I was trying to throw that at his eyeball. I think I might have to shoot arrows at this guy. I missed. Oh, maybe I have to do it after he shoots because he does pause. Oh, never mind. Really? The last pot? How did I do that? Oh, already. I don't have a big key! Ah, I forgot that you need a big key to open big chests in this game. Oh, that's the book. Hold on. I need lantern. Can't light this without a lantern and just me smacking a book on a torch expecting it to open. Gosh. Chungus, hello. How's it going? The statue laser guy. The green ones with the single big eye. Okay, so yeah, it does seem like, I guess, that I cannot kill them because that room, usually when the doors close, it forces you to kill all the enemies to leave, but that time it was just a button. So I don't know. To be fair, Wind Waker's camera is only saved because you can force it to be free and controlled entirely by the player, but otherwise it's bad. But if you can have it be controlled by the player, doesn't that make it good? I don't know. I guess you're saying like the way that the camera automatically situates itself is what's bad. How am I supposed to find anything in here? Oh, what? How is there just a key sitting on this? That's crazy. Pink Desire Sahasrahala. You must never fail to find all the treasures in each dungeon. Okay. Oh, shoot. Hey, bro. All right. Let's go take this key all the way to the far right, because I do remember a locked door being over there. Should I get rid of these guys first? Probably. Oh, I don't have my bow and arrow anymore. Ah, no. Dang it. Oh, we got him, we got him, we got him. That's good at least. Okay, one of these guys might give me a heart, so if I can just, ooh, yes, get through this without dying. What if you also gave me a heart? Aw, man. When you have camera issues in games, you just start going, camera, please. I think I was a little more rude than that whenever I was annoyed by the camera in Mario Sunshine. Surely 13 hates you. He didn't answer your DM within seconds. Oh no. Wait, did he actually get back to you though, Leaflet? Because that would be exciting. Heck yeah. Okay. So Laserman, we have to avoid. Everybody else, we can deal with them. I think these guys did respawn, right? Because I'm pretty sure I killed all of them when I first entered the dungeon. Okay, so it's not really worth killing them, except if I need hearts. Because I am moving far enough away that it seems like they do respawn. Okay, we get the key here. Chungus is doing pretty good. Glad to hear that. Kate, you're gonna clarify. Klonoa almost never requires the camera to be behind the character, so it's a side scroller, but it has a 3D plane that you can throw stuff towards, which is why its camera is good, because it's not a full 3D platformer. Golden Sun is 2.5. Okay, so I think I am remembering. I think from talking with Fran and looking stuff up online, 2.5D just means a game in which you can move in 2D only, but has 3D art assets. That's 2.5D, and that's why I think I don't like it, because it's very confusing. You would think that 2.5D means you have some kind of like pseudo third degree of motion, but that's not how it's used, and it's really frustrating and non-intuitive. And apparently, if you look it up, like, I did my best to look it up. Apparently, that was the original way that 2.5D was used, was like a 2D game with like some sort of pseudo third degree of motion, which is kind of like this game, because like I'm only moving in 2D, but I do go like up and down stairs even within the same floor. Like if there's a staircase right here, I could go up and then I'd be on like a different plane. So this to me is a 2.5D game. There's other even better examples of 2.5D games where that third degree of motion is even more, but still not a full third degree. But yeah, so apparently that's how like the term was originally used, but now it literally just means, oh, a 2D game, but 3D art. And I'm just like, that is not helpful to me at all. If you were trying to describe to me what a game is, I just, like, that's not what I think of, and I don't like it. Golden Sun is 2.5, and it looks like a 2D game, but the battlefields have depth to them just to mess with you. See, I don't know if that would be actually considered a 2.5D game, but not by my definition. By my definition, yes, this is how we should be using the word. In fact, you know what? Forget that it is used in a different way. If we just keep using it this way, eventually it will mean that, right? If enough people use it to mean a certain thing, it just gains that meaning. So I need to be like beckoning this. I need to be encouraging it. Let's see. The battlefields have depth to them just to mess with you. Or top down. Final Fantasy is the same as Final Fantasy 9. It is a 3D character with a top down fixed camera view. Maybe it's arrows for the boss. Could be. Or maybe they're just giving me a bunch of arrows because that's like the last item that I got. Usually the boss would probably require the item that you're getting in the current dungeon. But sometimes the item that you get in the dungeon is like, okay, this is not a weapon. R.I.P. Big Key, I know. Stingy with the hearts, right? Oof. Chungus, you can finally cast Lightning Storm in Dark Souls 3. It's good, but don't know if it's worth 2 spell slots good. Uh-oh. How many spell slots do you get? If the answer is only 2, then I don't know. He hasn't responded to you! What the heck? Gonna have to get on 13's case. You think I would love Klonoa? Following that statement up with that face, though, lets me understand that probably I would not. Bravely Default. Fran has talked about that one. Honestly, any kind of platformer, it's gonna be a hard sell. It's gonna be a really hard sell. You think I 100% would? It's cute. Is that though? Isn't there a demo for Klonoa on Switch? I'm just gonna look up this game so I can see what it looks like. Klonoa. Is it cute? The main guy's not really cute. Some other characters that are shown in the background art do look more cute. If it is a platformer. I can't remember now what you said about this game, but if it is a platformer. It has both 1 and 2. You played the demo like a year, like 2 years ago on the Switch. Both. There's a Klonoa 1 and 2? Is that what it is? You should hear my definitions of red. I have very strong opinions on game definition. That's not me! Fran and I spent like a whole day talking about this, and I kept using the word the way that you guys are using it. And then Fran had to be like, no, it doesn't mean that. And I'm like, what are you talking about? How could it not mean that? Like, I'm on your side here, but the world is against us, people. We gotta band together in this. Big key! Wait, already for real? Big key? I was joking, but I mean, okay. I'll take it. Is this really that short? This is crazy. You describe games based on combat and how you move. I.e. Zelda is a 2D action story game. Kirby is a 2D platformer. I'm trying to think. Yeah, right? Like, okay, Mario Wonder. That's clearly a game with 3D assets, but that's 2D, like, degrees of motion. That to me is just a 2D game. Like, you can separately describe to me the art that has 3D assets or whatever, but it feels very weird to say, oh, that's a 3D game or a 2.5D game. Like, it's not, you know? But yeah, this whole term of 2.5D just makes things very confusing because now I never know how people are using that term. I thought I understood it, but now I'm like, I don't know. The Power Glove. You can feel the strength in both hands. You pick it up. You can pick up, excuse me, and carry stones now. Oh, interesting. Is this automatic? Oh, it's like the Pegasus boots. Okay, so it's automatic. Not the bread talk. This is not my definition. I don't know how many times, like I've said so many times, this is how it's used. It's not me. I don't like it. Like, but this is what is a 2.5D game. This is not like my crazy bread definitions. Nobody else is gonna say this. It's me. It's like, this is the industry definition. 2.5D, Wikipedia. Refers to gameplay or movement in a video game or virtual reality environment that is restricted to a two-dimensional plane with little to no access to a third dimension in space that otherwise appears to be three-dimensional and is often simulated and rendered in a 3D environment. So this is what I'm saying. Like, I didn't make this up. I'm not trying to be all confusing. 2.5D means it's a 2D game in practice with 3D assets, and I think that definition is dumb. I don't like it. Let's keep using 2.5D in the intuitive way that actually maybe means like how much you can move in the game, and then everybody else will follow suit. We're gonna be trend starters in this. I just don't like how it's not very descriptive in my opinion. I think it's like super inaccurate description because you're combining the degrees of movement and the way the art looks into one term. Like, that's not how dimensions work. I just don't like this. Define brown bread. Bread that is brown. Okay, so my guess is that I have to leave the dungeon and pick up a rock. So we're on the hunt for a rock now. Give 13 a chance to see it. Okay, fine. I have no idea when you message him, actually. Lady KV, hello. Ooh, this room. Uh-oh. Ooh, this room. Are we about to be stuck? Maybe. How you doing, Lady KB? Oh gosh, you were playing some Peak. Light is playing that today too. That game is so crazy. I still haven't played it, but I want to. I know Fran wants to as well. Just always a matter of finding the time. Was this how I get out, or was it the room up there? Okay, this one was how I get out. I feel like there's gotta be some rock out here I'm supposed to pick up. Klonoa is more like Ocarina of Time, but 2D. Klonoa has cute characters. Some of them. Like I said, the main guy with the little ball cap. I don't know. Not my favorite. Is it like a cat and a dog, maybe? The two main guys in the art have like different eyes. One of them has a lot smaller eyes. One of them has really big yellow eyes. And the one with the big yellow eyes is less cute in my opinion. Angry Rora. No, passionate Rora. Fearsome Rora. Klonoa 1 and 2 are sold as a bundle on Switch. Okay, cute. If there is a demo, like, I could download it. I don't know. Big key, big key. Yeah, we got the thing. So, like, can I pick up this rock? Can I pick up that rock? Like, can I just pick these up now? Probably not. No. Is that just how I leave the dungeon? Maybe that's just how I leave the dungeon. That's the only reason that door is there. There's clearly another door to leave out of. And I think I'm supposed to go that way. It's stat-based. You have 6 spell slots, but at least 4 to 5 are dedicated to various weapon buffs at any time. Oh, so you really do only have 1 to 2 to spare. Oh boy. Do you think you're gonna keep the new spell, Chungus? Definitions are meaningless. Words are made up. Rise up and overthrow the masters of English. To be fair, going back to the bread thing, I'm not gonna fully get into the bread thing. I just think that we need another word that separates out even more breads, gets more specific and nitty gritty. To be honest, like, Ely's definition of bread hasn't really been backed up either. Like, I have my definitions that I don't think you can find on the internet. Then Ely is like, no, it's this. And I'm like, okay, but I don't, where does it say that? So I feel like all of it is just what's intuitive to us. I don't know if there's like a greater definition of these things or not. Mario Wonder is a 2D platformer. Exactly. Thank you, Lancetti. Thank you. None of this 2.5D nonsense to describe what's clearly a 2D game. SMH. GG on the power glove. Thank you. Ah! Oh no! I was looking at chat. That guy shot me right in the butt. Okay, so I'm out here now. I think this is where I want to be, but now I'm about to die. Do you get a shovel in this game? Oh my god. Wait, I need... I touched the cactus! Frick. That didn't happen. I don't scream in this game. You guys misheard something. You misheard. I just said, I touched the cactus. That's about what happened right there. Yeah. You have the Pegasus boots, and chat just let you walk past that key. Had I been in that room before? I knew how to get the key down. I didn't notice it if I had been in that room before. Stop clapping. No. Okay, let's see if we can get back there as fast as possible. The games are made up, and the points don't matter. But they matter in my heart. Oh, don't get hit by that. Ah, dang it! It's a lot harder. Wait, okay, no, yeah, this is where I want to go. I saw that thing blocking my path and I was like, oh no, I've come the wrong way. But yeah, it's a lot harder to not get hit by stuff when I'm trying to catch up with chat at the same time. Like I can't, oh, we can get healed by that lady. But what if I get really hurt? I'm gonna wait, I'm still gonna hold off. You don't remember this one as well as Ocarina or Majora. No, that's okay, Chibi. We're gonna get it figured out. Look, this looks like a big ol' octopus tentacle thing. The big pile of dirt there. What does this crow even do? It's just standing there. Oh, have I been in... Yeah, that was the cave where I found the guy that was like, look, your book can help you read. And I'm like, I already knew that. Okay, now I'm only at 2 hearts going in here. We're gonna run around just a little bit. Stretch out those frustrations. I wouldn't say I'm frustrated. Like I said, passionate, but I will do posture check and hydrate because I forgot. You watch someone rando. Oh, someone do like randomizer of this a fair bit. So you just knew what to do with that torch thingy with the item on it, because it's a check. Ooh. You messaged 13 yesterday. Okay, well maybe he hasn't responded because he did have work today, so I don't know. But hopefully he gets back to you soon. But okay, so Lance said he's gonna be able to help with a very few specific things. Gotta go out the door on the west side of the dungeon. Yes, we did get there. you might have seen or heard a death. I don't not heard it because I wasn't really loud about it or anything when it happened. But yeah, I might have just not quite made it once I got out there. Ooh, that was serendipitous. I didn't even mean to do that. It's a preliminary check. It's a bunny. A preliminary check bunny. Oop. Okay, so I cannot get that guy with my sword. That was not worth trying because I already knew I could get it with my bow. So I'm gonna go ahead and take out my bow right now. If a platformer is cute and pretty easy, dang it, and you can't die, still a hard sell. Well, I mean, I did do, oh, flip, I knew that was gonna happen. Chibi, tick up the counter. I did do Kirby's Epic Yarn, so, hey, how come I got to start here this time? What did I click wrong last time to not start here? That was weird. So yeah, I would say it's not impossible, I guess, Chibi. Now you have to pray again. Pray again. That's good. Me when I speak broken English. Platform cute and pretty easy. Yeah, if a platformer is Kirby's Epic Yarn, I will play it. I don't know. That one, I don't like, how can you get much cuter than that though? Okay, before I go out here, should I do this? Because I did not do it before. Oh, does nothing. Great! Lighting all these torches keeps doing nothing! Nintendo site says Klonoa 1 and 2 Reverie does have its demo still up. Alright, well there you go. You're grounded! Wait, I'm grounded? Oh no. I guess I'll just have to not go outside and play video games. Saw nothing and heard a bird outside. Yeah, that's what happened. Exactly. There we go. Wow. Oh, it doesn't even heal you anyway. Oh, I was so excited to get that to try and heal last time. It didn't even matter. Ah, okay. So older Zelda is just a wee bit harder, it seems. Oh, these are the stones that I can pick up now. Wow, Link needed to be working out. He needs a special glove just to pick up a little rock. What the heck? Didn't hear her scream. No one heard a scream. Yeah. Look, I'm safe here. Look at that. Okay, so we have to remember that there is still a room back there that I haven't gone in yet. Because I tried to light all those torches and that door didn't open, so I don't know. You heard a scream? No. No. There's more than one kind of bread. Methinks you struggle with quick breads because they have the same leavening agent as cake. No, I don't refer to leavening agent at all in my definition of things. My problem is that I want cakes and bread to be separate. And I don't know if by your definition cakes and bread are the same thing. Like, I think cakes are a quick bread. Is that what you have told me before? Is cake quick bread? Minus AI! Cake is technically a quick bread. Okay, according to this very first source on Google, the AI for reference also did say cake is a quick bread. So I think that's my problem. I want there to be a separation between cakes and quick breads because I want to be talking about savory breads in like one context and cake in another, and I just feel like that's a more useful way to split things up rather than talking about like a quick bread that uses like baking soda or whatever as its main leavening agent versus a bread that uses yeast as a leavening agent, because I'm like, yeah, they're two different things. And to me, leavening agent should not be the only thing that splits them up, because you're obviously going to have a much different experience with a quick bread that is full of sugar versus one that is not. So in my opinion, if it's full of sugar, that's going to make it a cake. And if it's not full of sugar, then it makes it a bread. But we just need a different word for bread, because obviously bread encompasses cake. That's where that whole thing is. But it doesn't have to do with the leavening agent. It has to do, I guess, mainly with the sugar content. And I just have never really come across a bread made out of a dough that has a super high sugar content the way a cake does. And I don't remember what you've told me is the difference between like a quick bread that's not a cake but still has a lot of sugar and a quick bread that is a cake and has a lot of sugar. Like, I think you've tried to explain some kind of difference between those, but like, Hey, Sir Whale, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. I hope you had a good stream. What were you playing? Definitely a GameCube game. Let's see that shouty out. Time Splitters, Future Perfect. Was this the game that you were telling me about, which is this the weird one that was like more mature than you thought it was going to be because it was on GameCube, and so why would there be like a randomly weirdly mature game on GameCube? Is that the one? How's it going, Sir Whale? Are you getting close to the end of it? Also, Light, welcome in as well. Thank you so much for coming in with the raid. I hope that everybody had a wonderful time in Sir Whale's stream, hanging out with him. If anybody does need to raid and run now, though, no worries at all. I understand if another stream is just not what is the right thing for you at this time. So, you know, do whatever it is that you gotta go do, all that good post-stream care stuff. But if you guys are hanging out, welcome, welcome. We're playing some Legend of Zelda Link to the Past today. This is going to be my first complete playthrough of this game. I did play a little bit of the beginning of it when I was a kid, but never finished. So, yeah, we're gonna finally do it after all these years. You called it what? He finished it! Oh, heck yeah! What did I call what, Light? I don't know what you're talking about. That's amazing! Oh, you must be so happy. Well, actually, I think you were having fun with it. It was just, like, a little awkward sometimes. I don't know. Not Dark Flames putting Light in jail. Wait, did it work? It looks like it was supposed to have worked, but I didn't see Light in jail. What happened? Okay, I was a little bit behind chat, go figure, before the raid came in, so I'm just gonna scroll up a little bit here. We are stalling moving to the next part of the dungeon because this eyeball enemy cannot reach me with his laser beams from here. So, yeah. Ugh, my gosh, my chat is just all kinds of glitchy when it comes to scrolling. Drives me nuts. Okay, scrolling down. Where? Didn't hear a scream. That feels like a while ago. Yeah, that's too far up. Right past the key on the torch that you dash at with the Pegasus boots to knock it down. Assumed I didn't have them yet, so you stayed quiet. Oh gosh, I didn't realize I had been in that room before Len said he. Wild. Kate, it got so chilly you had to put your comfy warm PJs on. Aw, it's finally not 35 degrees. Yay! That's awesome. Aw, I hope you get nice and cozy. Cake rises differently, doesn't it? Because chemistry? There's sweet breads in Europe plus savory breads. Yeah, okay, so I already said I wasn't gonna get into it, but my argument is I'm not necessarily arguing, I guess, the definitions that exist are like wrong or whatever. I'm just saying like a more intuitive thing for me would be to split things up differently. And like, I guess this does help with, when somebody says sweetbread, what do you picture? Something that has the same texture as like a savory bread, right? You don't picture pumpkin bread or banana bread when somebody says sweetbread, right? Because bread has a certain texture to it, and pumpkin bread and banana bread are not having those textures that you think of, like a lighter bread that you can like squish down and it like, you know, gains its volume and slightly comes back up. Like that's, you know, there's Mexican sweetbreads as well. But I don't think they're as sweet as cake, like not nearly as sweet as cake, versus, I guess, quick breads, which are leavened by baking soda or baking powder or whatever. Like they have a much more fine crumb and they don't have like open air pockets in them. And like if you squish them, they're like gonna stay squished. And so yeah, I don't know. The whole thing went back to like, I have a problem, I guess, with like calling banana bread and pumpkin bread because they're just like, not to say that they're not breads, because all cakes are breads, all cakes are quick breads, but just like the experience that you get from them is way more similar to the experience that you get from eating a slice of cake than it is from like eating a slice of sandwich bread. So it just feels like a little bit ambiguous, I guess, as to why it ever got that name, I suppose. And I think it just literally has to do with it being baked in a loaf pan. I don't know. Ely has tried to enlighten me, but I've also tried to enlighten Ely about the difference between root beer and Coke, and that has gone nowhere as well, so I guess we've paid each other back in that regard. If it helps, quick bread isn't quite a category of food, but rather a process. I don't think that does help, because bread is definitely a noun and not a verb, but I guess like a process is also a noun, but it sounds like, no, not helpful. Sorry. I guess I don't know what to do with that, really. This is your favorite game? Wait, really, Light? What? You love Future Perfect. Wait, Chibi, have you played that before? Is that Time Splitters Future Perfect? Okay. The subtitle threw me off for a second because I was like, wasn't he playing something different? Yeah, okay, Time Splitters was the name that I was remembering. So when Chibi called it Future Perfect, I was like, wait a second, is that the same thing? Was that the Time Splitters game with the cat racing? What? You played it with your sibling? Oh, nice. Let's see. You loved it. Just kind of shocked with it at times. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, so you did enjoy it then. Well, still congrats on finishing it though. Anything new going on? No. We're a little slow today in the dungeon. So yeah, still in the desert here, but we'll make progress eventually, I promise. You make a yeast bread that is as sweet as cake. And you do love me some sweet cornbread as well. It's not about the sugar content, just the process. There's yeast bread, which includes yeast donuts, and quick breads, which are raised via sodium bicarb, or a formulation thereof. Yeah. No, I think I get that. Yeast bread that is as sweet as cake. Is that like some kind of cinnamon roll, maybe? That you would like have for that? Some sweet cornbread. I do not like sweet cornbread. I don't like any cornbread. Not just sweet cornbread. I'm not a cornbread gal, unfortunately. Yeah, so like I said, it's not, some of it I didn't understand. I think this does help, but it's not that I'm saying like the way that things are defined right now are wrong. I just think it would be helpful to have like either additional definitions or like different definitions or like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's misleading to call something bread when it is so very cake-like. I mean, people have made the joke for ages that like muffins are basically just cupcakes without frosting, and I know that like the recipes, I guess, are slightly different or whatever, so it's not exactly the same. But the point is that the sugar content is high, and I think seems to be that there is like some kind of appreciation for being made aware of that, I suppose, within the name of it. Sharing is caring. Ely did make a very delicious stew tonight, Sir Whale, that supposedly there are pictures of in the Discord. I just haven't checked it yet, so if you want to look at some delicious noms, they're there for you. You got scammed. Wait, how did you get scammed, Dark Flames? Oh no. Love how light and dark tease each other. I know, it's cute. Does it matter if the food is delicious? No, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Japan has those sweetbreads and are dense but squish and stay squished, but their sweetness is different than cake. Wouldn't that be about... No, I disagree with what I was about to say, so I'm not gonna say it. I think I know what you're talking about, like those melon buns and stuff. Still can't believe bread was your favorite thing that I ate in Japan. Yeah, duh. It's me. I love bread. What do you mean? Can't believe it. You would wish more of me, I understand, but have you ever had honey toast though? It's so good. Pumpkin or banana bread feel like cake in the definition of crumb and crumbly texture. Yes. Methinks breads were named by the folks making them, not the folks sampling them. Yes. I guess so. But I think based on this and having gotten some of my thoughts out, I think it is more about, like, I guess some combination of texture and sweetness. Like, isn't it funny that, like, for, I don't have a different word for this. I guess, oh yeah, I do have a different word for this now. Yeast leavened breads. Like, isn't it funny how we will say, yeah, that it's a sweet bread. Like, that's how we will describe it. But for a, quick leavened bread, that we would still call it bread even if it's just as sweet as cake. Like, that's what, I guess that's part of what I'm getting at, is like, we have this qualifier of sweet on certain texture of breads, and then for this other texture of breads, we seemed to have come up with this word cake to, like, qualify that this is what it's called when it's sweet, and yet there are some that defy this. So I think that might be what it comes down to. Root beer, I know, root beer's so good. Hold up, you need to know about this root beer / Coke conversation. That you can ask Ely about. You can ask Ely about that one. Not all dark sodas are created equally. Heart piece fail. No. We got the heart piece. Everything is good now, Chibi. We can ignore that game over. It's in the past now. Cinnamon rolls. That's the texture of Japan's sweetbreads. Yes. It's been a while since I've had a cinnamon roll. But yeah, there's also different recipes for cinnamon rolls too. I feel like they can be quite different texture-wise. To complicate matters further, birch beer is also a thing. What is birch beer? Is that like a root beer? Cinnamon rolls are a good example. You were thinking of a pull bread. Okay, like a pull-apart thing. Thanks for the Discord link. This is where you can find Ely's delicious dinner pictures. Hate to say it, but you think the Japanese sweetbread that you're talking about, they call it cheesecake? Are you talking about the jiggly cheesecake? That one they call it because it's made with cheese. And it is cake. Our cheesecake is actually a pie. I think theirs cheesecake is actually a cheesecake. Yeah, a cake. That's what I should have said. Our cheesecake, technically, by definition, it is a pie. Because it's like a cheesy custard? I don't know, I've never made cheesecake before. With like a crust at the bottom. So it definitely is a misnomer, but that's just what it's called. Like, I don't know. I don't have as many gripes with this as I do with banana bread, but I feel like, should I? Maybe. Because if you call something cake, someone's gonna be expecting cake, you know? What Aurora is trying to say is we should rise up against the system, become the cake proletariat, and overthrow both our chains and definitions. Our chains, yes, our chains that are logging us in to certain language that doesn't meet our needs. Oh my goodness. Root beer for the win! Root beer is my favorite. If you're gonna take a stab at it, you'd guess bread had to do with a meal and cake was dessert only. Bread's like banana bread and breakfast related, but not dessert related. Oh, that's your guess. Okay, it kind of feels like we're maybe on the same page now. Feels like it. But I think the argument that Ely didn't like is that I was trying to say that for me, what I think would be a helpful categorization would be that anything that's made with batter could be considered cake, and anything made with dough could be considered bread. That definitely comes down to texture more than sugar content, because as you guys have explained, there can be breads that are yeast leavened that are quite sweet. So it doesn't really help in that department. It's more about texture of like the crumb of it, if it's airy and like fluffy versus like more dense and fine crumb. Our cheesecake is a custard, isn't it? I don't know, that's the thing. I think custard has to be made out of eggs, or is that an egg custard? I don't know. But it is a pie for sure. That much I know is true. Okay, apparently that was the magic block to push, because could it have been any block? What? I was about to say, oh, I don't have a key. I'm gonna have to go find the key and come back, and then guess what? We had a key. Okay, not me having to pick up every single pot to try and find hearts, but then losing more hearts trying to pick up the pots than if I had just left them alone. You're thinking of the British Bake Off show? Oh, hold on. Welcome to the Aurora food stream. It is a conversation we've had many a time. I think it went better today than it has in the past, though. I feel like in the past we always just end up like nobody has understood each other any better. But I feel like this time, like some bridges were created today, and we have some understanding of the other person's mindset a little bit. But okay, I need to read what Lancetti had said. You have wet dough, isn't there? Thinking of British Bake Off shows. What is wet dough? You can have like a high hydration dough. Ooh, this could get even more scientific right now. What if at a certain hydration point? No. Because you know how you can have, like, whenever you're baking bread, it'll be like, oh, this is an 80% hydration dough, blah, blah, blah. Like, okay, you know, how do I know that? I can measure the weight of my water and my flour, but I can't really take into account humidity or other things like that. How do I really know how much this, like, is the percent hydration in my dough? So maybe that's not a good way to do it. It would be, like, more precisely measured, potentially. But it would be harder for the average person. Does intent or process or product matter most? Unless we all agree on these things, nothing can be defined. That's true. That is true, because I am caring about intent or process or product. I think I'm caring about both intent and process in mind, but I don't care about product? Yes, I do. I don't know. I have some balance of these, and I don't know exactly what the balance between all three of them are, Leaflet. So philosophical. Oh my god, we're gonna die. I don't wanna die. I'm gonna die. Oh my god, I got another key! Let's get out of here! I can't look in everything right now. Also, is Blade here? Welcome in, Blade. How could there be a boss right there? Oh my god, what? I'm dead. I'm dead. I thought I had the big key already. You can't use up a big key. Buttermilk biscuits are made with the same leavener as sheet cake. It's all about the process and other ingredients. Biscuit is a totally... Hey, rude. How come it just let me continue from here instead of my house? I don't even know what I'm clicking. I like it though. I like not having to start over. I didn't have to do that yesterday. Why this morning? Not this morning, but the start of stream. Did I have to go back to my house? Maybe it was because I got a game over like soon after I had started and I hadn't reached another checkpoint of where I could have restarted from. Maybe that was it. Oh gosh. How am I missing this guy so many times? Oop. So yeah, Ely, I think like for me, honestly, that could be a whole new category. Like if I was the one that got to be allowed to categorize these things, I feel like that would be a whole new category because biscuits are totally different. They're like super flaky and layered and not really airy, but they definitely don't have a crumb the same way a cake does. Like, oh, come on. They are totally its own thing. So yeah, save and continue, I guess, is the thing. But yeah, earlier when I did save and continue, it still did make me go back to my house. But I think I did figure that out. Okay. Whoa, so close. I have to get the key from here. There's a key, right? Oh, key is gone. Okay, we already got it. Everything's good. So yeah, I think after having all these conversations and bringing this up, which is a good point, that maybe just having batter versus dough is not good enough. And then the thing that was always like the hang up with that definition that I had anyway is that like cookies just didn't, like they didn't work with that. And like cookies are clearly made with a dough, but they're obviously like very sweet. They don't have a texture like bread, don't have a texture like cake, don't have a texture like biscuits. Like they're definitely their own thing, you know? I think my biggest issue is that bread, Actually, I don't know if this is true. I just have too many jumbled thoughts, so I don't know if it's my biggest issue. But an issue that I have is that I wish we just had another word for bread, I guess, because, ooh, there it is. Because like I can say cake, I can say biscuit, I can say, what was the most recent? Oh yeah, cookie. I can say all these things, and that gives you a clear idea of what I'm talking about. But if I just say bread, bread is literally all of those and more. And the and more part is the problem, that we don't have a name for it. And that's what one of the things that I don't like. Help me think of another name for bread. Or maybe, no, yeah. I was gonna say maybe we don't need this because maybe we can just call everything by its individual bread name, like baguette or a French bread or a focaccia or whatever. But we don't do that with cakes. It's not like every time I'm mentioning cake, I say like angel food cake versus like Victoria sponge cake or whatever. Like we just say cake. So I think that there could be another word. I feel like there's a word missing here. There's an opportunity. Birch beer is somewhat similar to root beer, but flavored differently. I don't think I've ever had a birch beer before. Is it also a dark soda? Is that why it's come up? Or just because it's also called beer like root beer? These are the ones that take multiple shots. Okay, it's the red ones. I fought the green guys earlier and I was like, they only die in one hit? Threw me off for a second. Finally lighting all the torches does something. What the heck? Yeah, thank you for doing a shout out for Blade Chibi. Blade, you're tired. This week has been wild with work and sleep. Aw. Are you getting a day off soon, hopefully, to get some rest? Are we really already at the end here? All I got was the power glove. Am I gonna have to lift up rocks to fight this thing? Ooh, there's two of them. This thing. I've been shooting arrows at it. That's definitely not gonna work. Look, see, this is like a 2.5D thing. My definition, our definition of 2.5D. It's flying above me. There's like this pseudo third degree here. Rah. Come on. Also, the fact that Link cannot face diagonal in this is definitely throwing me off quite a bit. I have a hard time with that. Are there 3? I thought there were 2. Uh-oh. Ha! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ugh, this is not working. Not working. Oof. Can't hit anything. And I also feel like I'm behind on chat. I'm gonna pause for a second. You just woke up from like a 4-hour nap. Oh, that's so good. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. Not all the game overs going by. What about croissants? Yeah, croissants. I think croissants still fall into that bread category, even though they are very layered and flaky as well. Like they still have those open air pockets in a way that a biscuit doesn't, you know? You know why? You're in a dungeon, but before you died on the overworld, so you had no marker to respawn. That makes sense. Yes. Yeah, we hadn't reached like a checkpoint yet where it was willing to respawn me, so it had to send me to the overworld. Blade, we've gotten so many game overs already, and it hasn't hardly been, like, we haven't done anything since the start. Things like hush puppies are also a batter. Yeah, like cornbread is a batter too. How about a loaf? Knowing it could be made into buns as well. No, because that's the problem with like banana bread and pumpkin bread. They're baked into loaves and they don't have the open, airy texture of bread. Because it's not about the shape of it. And if I just said a loaf, yeah, I would include a loaf of pumpkin bread, a loaf of, what was the other one? Banana bread. Gosh darn it. We're solving the real problems here. Yeah, the not enough words in the English language. Croissants are heavily buttered dough that's folded. Yes. There are tons and tons of work. Okay, I read a little teeny bit of chat. Bread and bread adjacent concepts. What would be a bread adjacent concept that's not a bread? Because we've already covered how like cake is bread and cookies are bread. Is it? It's not literally anything that's made with flour is a bread, because you can make like sauces and stuff with flour. I think it has to have like some kind of leavening chemical reaction as well to be a bread. Ooh, dang it. Croissants. Bring pastries into the mix. Yeah, pastries. Yes, that is actually, that's the word we have. If I say pastry, you get a very particular, like view certain breads in your mind, and they all have that kind of flaky, layered texture to it. Which is what I'm saying, like, when I say the word bread, I think people do picture like baguette type bread or French bread type bread or sandwich bread or whatever, which are all similar enough. Like, I'm okay with that. But then that's why I'm like, oh, I don't want pumpkin bread and banana bread to be lumped into that because they have a totally different texture. So if everything is bread, and that's our umbrella term, we need a different word for these other things. You censor yourself and it sent it to mods anyway. Oh no. I know you just meant like legit the innocent meaning of it, so I let it through, Lancetti. There are 3 worms. Oh no. Dang it. Arya. Did I say Arya somewhere? By accident? I don't think Arya's here today, so far at least. What does it even mean to define things anyway? What is an argument? Should we define all the language around it before we tackle the issue itself? Oh my god. Yeah, we have to define argument before we can have an argument, actually. That's the clear logic. Look on the bright side. There are not 6. This is true. There are only 3 worms. And now you have me saying only blades. So there you go. You've already done something. Have news. This is only the beginning. Oh boy. Thank you for the lurk, Ely. What's a hush puppy? I think I've never had one because it is made with like a cornbread batter. Or like the same batter I think that you would use to make a corn dog. But I think it's just the batter like fried in a ball. I don't know if there's any kind of filling to it. I think it might just be like fried cornbread thingy. Indeed, how high will the death count get? Honestly, I'm dying way more in this game than I thought I would. I guess I forgot how hard like older games are. Are pancakes bread? I think so. I think they would count as quick bread. Unleavened bread, wait, this says unleavened. Oh yeah, unleavened bread. Okay, so there's unleavened bread, quick bread, and yeast leavened bread. So those are like 3 certain ways to categorize things. I'm just opting for like a different method of categorization, which I think already exists, except for my missing word for bread. Are waffles bread? Yes, they are, I believe. But Boston cream pie is not a pie. It is a tiered cake. I think that said cream pie tiered cake with custard and a mirror glazed chocolate topping. And if you serve me chocolate frosting on top, I will hurt you. I don't think I've ever had Boston cream pie before. And with those stars bleeping it out, I don't know if you actually typed that or if Twitch tried to censor you or whatever, but if there's not actually like cake in there, is it a cake? Is it just because it has layers? Is that how it gets the name cake now? I don't know. Okay, I just lost my spot because my scroll went crazy. Gosh, when is OBS gonna get updated so it's gonna stop doing this for me? Or to me, rather. Okay. Birch beer can come in a range of colors, including dark. It's generally little known outside the Northeast US and Newfoundland. Huh. Well, I guess it makes sense then why I wouldn't have really known about it. Dang. Would puff pastry be bread adjacent? Like it's made of dough and laminated? No, I mean, technically it would be bread. Like all of these things that we have said so far are just breads, not bread adjacent. And then if we're going by this categorization, there's either unleavened bread, quick leavened bread, or yeast leavened bread. So like depending on if they have a leavener or if the leavener is like some form of baking soda or baking powder, or if the leavener is yeast, like it falls into those categories. I don't know about like if your leavener is just like egg whites, because there's Angel Food Cake, and does that have baking powder? Maybe it additionally has baking powder and just like the eggs are the main thing that give it the airiness. Oh gosh, I'm already at 1 heart. These little dirt balls are getting thrown at me. That's the problem. Yeah, that was the first time, I think, maybe the second time that I actually ran into one of those. Every other time it was like a dirt clod. So annoying. That's where you draw the line. Pancakes are not bread. See, that's why I'm saying we need another word. Leaflet, this is why we need another word, because when we say the word bread, we have a certain picture in our mind and it doesn't encapsulate all these things that actually are bread. So in this new era that we're creating, where we have this other word. Let's call it Diarb. Diarb. I'm trying to say bread backwards. It's not working. Diarb. Okay? So, why don't we use bread as our big umbrella term, so all of it is breads, but pancakes are not a diarb. God, that sounds so awful. They're not that, because that would be like baguette and stuff. So clearly pancakes are not that. This is what I'm saying. We're missing a word. Your philosophical angle is gone. You'll not accept pancakes as bread. Oh no. Leaflet's like, I don't care about defining the word argument anymore. We're just in one, and pancakes are not bread. You can see pancakes as not being bread because they don't go in the stove, in the oven. So then American pizza is bread dough. Ooh, I don't think things have to go in the oven to be bread, because they, at least this thing, after I Googled, this was the first result, so I'm not saying it's the most reliable source. It's called blog.goldbelly.com, so, you know, not super official. But they do categorize tortillas as unleavened bread, which is true. I've made tortillas before. It's literally just like flour, salt, oil, and water. Like, that's it. There's no leavener at all, but it's still a bread. But you don't put those in the oven. You cook those up in a pan the same way that you do pancakes, is all I'm saying. And those are still a bread, right? Okay, so I'm assuming we have to kill all these. I wasn't really paying attention last time I was in this room. You did type the stars. Okay, got it, Lindsay. It has cake, as one of the layers. Oh, okay. Yeah, if it has cake as one of the layers, then sure. Yeah, it counts. It's a cake. Do you dare bring up crepes? Crepes are like, yeah, similar to the pancake situation, I suppose. I would still say that they're breads. Hey! I need more help! Not one heart! No. Can't I just get a little bit of a break? Heart. Not heart. God, don't give me these things! I literally only need my sword for this next bit, and you're giving me freaking arrows and magic. Oh. You mean actual pancakes? Wait, are crepes actual pancakes? Ooh, I get to pick orange or fruit punch. You're cracking open a sports drink. I think I would typically choose fruit punch, so I'm pretty sure I've picked that for you in the past. So I'm gonna switch it up and go orange this time. The bread space continuum, yes. Okay, oh, this was already the door. Oh gosh. Why is the boss symbol a few doors back? Okay, so we just gotta pay attention to dirt clods. Ooh, you will not accept bread as the umbrella term. Baked goods? No, because think about meringues that are like totally made without any flour at all. That's still a baked good. You can't hit these enemies. You can hit them with arrows, my bad. And at this point in the game, they deal more damage than the sword! Thank you. I'm gonna do that. I'm definitely gonna do that. I know you asked? Fruit punch! Oh! I just realized all of Chibi's emojis. Okay, fruit punch. That actually is a masterpiece. If you go with fruit punch blade, I do not blame you, because that is amazing. I think Chibi's answer is worth considering. Because that would include pancakes and bread, and you refuse. Why, though? We've already gone over the fact that cakes are bread, and pancake has cake in the name. That argument is really bad for me because I don't like how pumpkin bread is called bread when I think it should be a cake, and I'm like, well, but pancake has got cake in the name. Oh, that's awful. The umbrella term is grains. We don't have a specific term for breads and cakes. Well, the term is bread. The umbrella term is not grains, because there's lots of, like, pasta's not bread, but that's made with even still the same grain as breads, which is wheat. I'm sure there's exceptions. There could be bread made without wheat, probably. Yeah, there's like gluten-free bread that's probably made with other types of flours. I don't think just grains is the word, because you don't have to, like, I don't know, you can just like cook up rice and you're now eating a bowl of grains, or like a bowl of oatmeal and that's a bowl of grains, but those are like clearly nowhere near bread, so I don't think so. But I don't know what you mean by we don't have a specific term for breads and cakes, because you like in that sentence you're using the terms breads and cakes, so I'm not following, I guess. Just stay calm. Stay calm! I'm already not calm when it comes to this boss fight. Only in America would you call the big fluffy ones pancakes. Everywhere else you say American pancakes? Okay. Some people in the US don't call them pancakes, by the way. Some people call them flapjacks. Some people call them, I feel like there's one more word. But flapjacks is like, definitely not as popular as pancake, but it's just another thing that people call it. It's 1 vote each at this point. Next chat determines the choice, orange or fruit punch. Cake is not bread. Diff, that means cake is not bread. Diff, that means pancakes are bread. Definitely, cake is not bread, definitely? Let me check the bread. If cake is not bread, if that means pancakes are bread. Got it, figured it out. The extra D's came from somewhere and they confused me, but I see now. I mean, cake is bread. You want me to search is pancake, are pancakes, I guess, are pancakes bread. A pancake. Oh, here we go. There's so many words, Leaflet. Also known as a hot cake. That was the one I was trying to think of. I've never heard this. Griddle cake or flapjack is a flat type of batter bread. Like cake, often thin and round, prepared from a starch-based batter that may contain eggs, milk, and butter, and then cooked on a hot surface such as a griddle or frying pan. Thank you for the hydrate, Ely. See, I think, Leaflet, I think you and I, oh, thank you for stretchies, are two sides of the same coin here. We're both, I think if this other word for bread existed, or if we want to hijack bread for what we want it to mean and then come up with a new umbrella term, we could do that too. I'm fine with that one, that option. But like, both of us would be happy, I think, if there was just another word. Don't forget to drink some water, Blade. Yeah, true. Not just sports drink. Pasta isn't raised, it's smooshed. It is, what is it called when it's pushed through a die? It's not called dyed. I forget. What is that called? Extruded, that's the word. But not all pasta is extruded. Blade is gonna drink some water. Good, good. What do vegetarian zombies say? Grains. Love it. Yeah, this says griddle cakes apparently is another term for pancake. Flapjacks are made with a different base. Okay, see, this actually came up recently with a friend. Like me and a friend, well, yeah, it just like came up in a conversation with me and a bunch of friends actually. So he was talking about that he was making pancakes for his family and he served them to his grandma. Oh god, these stupid dirt clods. Ugh. And he was like, here are your pancakes, grandma, or whatever he said. I'm just gonna die. But anyways, when he handed her the pancakes, instead of being like, oh, thank you, she responded with, did you cook these in a pan? Because otherwise they're not pancakes. I was just like, oh, dang, this grandma, this is gonna be me when I get old. Did you cook these in a pan? Because otherwise they're not pancakes. So because she was gonna be like, oh, actually they're flapjacks. But then he was like, yes, grandma, I did make them in a pan. So like he had her. But yeah, so she has a different definition for pancake versus flapjack. So apparently like that is a thing for some people. But I've always learned that they're the same. Blade says that's just it, bread and cake. Now we get to categorize those into, we have to categorize into those two things. See, that's why I think there are more, because we talked about pastries already as another category. Like, all of these technically do fall under bread. Cakes are breads by the current definition of things. And I think pastries would be their own category, separate from cakes and breads. Ely thought of that example. Ely also thought of biscuits, which I feel like are closer to bread, but still totally different than like a baguette. So those could be their own category. And there's different types of biscuits, like there's buttermilk biscuits, and I'm sure there's some other honey biscuits, whatever. Like there are different kinds of biscuits that you could narrow down further. And clearly you could name a bunch of pastries. Clearly you could name a bunch of cakes. Like there are these other categories of things, but the problem is that we use bread as the umbrella term, and we use bread to mean a certain category of bread, which is what makes it confusing. Burritos are bread by that definition for pancakes. No, not burritos, just the tortilla, Lancetti. Nobody has said that the toppings on your pancakes are bread. My goodness. That's stretching things a little thin with that argument. Ely, orange or fruit punch? Quick, decide. Pancakes. I would love to make crepes at home. I'm actually not a huge pancake person. I do like homemade better than ones you get at a restaurant usually. And I think it's weirdly because I don't like too much butter with my pancakes. And I think when you get them at a restaurant, they like put way too much butter when they're cooking them. And so it's not really as much the way that I like it. But at home, obviously I can control that. And then I don't really like having butter on my pancakes either, which I also think is weird because it's like the quintessential pancake topping. It's like a little knob of butter on there, and I'm just weird, I guess. But I prefer to have my pancakes with sprinkles inside, not even chocolate chips. I like sprinkles the best, like the colored sprinkles that are like the not the round balls, but the ones that are like a little bit longer. I think they're made out of flour even, not just sugar. Those are the good ones. Okay, I finally have 5 hearts going back into this boss. Depends. You would say typically like more various kinds of orange. Sometimes fruit punches are funky. Orange it is! Blade was trying to figure out which sports drink he should have, Ely. I think he snuck up on you since you didn't know the context of the question. Pasta. Pasta also delicious. You're doing a lurk, hanging out with, with GLaDOS, doing a second playthrough. Have fun! With the first one, I assume. What a grandma! I know, right? Oh my gosh. Let's see. Chungus, time for brewery night. Ooh, have fun. They will be amused to hear this intense philosophical debate on the nature of bread. Yes, spread the word far and wide that we're looking for another term to use as a categorization of bread. Don't forget the category of flatbread. Yeah, flatbreads like pita. See, but they have their own name. I'm still gonna stick with this, like, we're missing a word. You think a big disconnect for you is that English might even have one definition, but you're sure? At all that holds true for many other languages. Not sure at all that holds true for many other languages. Yeah, they probably have it figured out better than us and can talk about things more clearly and have people know what they're talking about. I think we've done a bad job in this regard. Pita Pocket was an invention. I mean, we're all breads, not an invention. I hope I'm not just stuck on this one boss for like the rest of stream. That would not be the best. Oh no. I want to just do this without getting hurt at all as well. Oh, wait. We're not using the sword because it's weaker. And I also just shot 2 arrows into the wall because I wasn't paying attention to which direction I was facing. Oh, okay. So if I stand in front of their little tiles here, I'm not always necessarily guaranteed to hit them. Never mind. Ugh, dang it. The Pro Controller has a little bit of like kick back to it sometimes, and you flick the controls and it just goes the opposite direction. Okay. So they need to not pop out of their hole diagonally. Oop. And I need to time my arrow better. And that's how... I'm just gonna run out of arrows, I think, Blade. Oh my god. But yeah, if they go in a diagonal direction, I can't hit them. Oh my gosh. That's all they're doing! That was too early. Great. Okay, finally. You see, that one went to the left and it worked. Ah, and that one went forward. Ooh. Oh my god. Okay. I was gonna say, you don't have to defeat them individually. It looks like they were all dying. Okay, you still have to defeat them individually. Oh, but I'm close! I'm close! Okay, that's 2 down! What the heck? We just went from... Ah! Hit me again. So many to just this. Oh, shoot! No! Okay, I'm just gonna go for the sword swipe. Yes! Okay, I think the sword swipe could potentially be more effective. Yeah, look at that. Okay, if I'm guaranteed a hit, I think I gotta stick with this strategy. Did I just somehow not hit this guy the entire time? Ooh, I did take a little bit of damage though. I'm gonna go for an arrow. Ah, no! I shouldn't have gone for the arrow. I can't look at a barrel! When it's down to just one, it will launch 8 rockets. Oh, what do you mean rockets? Those are balls of dirt. I see, so that's how I'm getting hit so much. I'm dying, I'm gonna die. I don't wanna die. Oh! Not dead! Not dead, just barely. Pie crust is very similar to biscuits as well. Yes, both in ingredients and in the process. And I would argue the final texture, just pie crust is much thinner. Could go for some cake. I feel like I would go for pie over cake, honestly, right now. Pie feels much more summery. Thank you for the claps, by the way. We finally did it. The pendant of power. Your goal to finding all 3 pendants is in sight. Go for the last one. Yay, we're all healed up, thank goodness. Most restaurants, oh, hey, we got some Hamtaro for celebration. Hey, thank you for the Hamtaro theme. Also, oh, secrets. There we go. Thank you for the peril too. Did I hear that we had an ultra hydrate? Oh my gosh. I actually finished my water. I have another water. I don't even have to get up. Oh, I'm so prepared for streaming. Okay, I'll do it, Blade. Let me do it right now so I don't forget about it, because I am notorious for letting the ultra hydrate sit for like 30 minutes, which is not good. Okay. All right, that was like half a water bottle that I just chugged down. You're welcome. But also thank you for the redeem. Whew. Okay, so shall we go down here first? And then I think I want to finally check out that wishing well? Waterfall of Wishes? Something like that? Oh, not another one of these guys. Okay, and then Lancetti had said most restaurants make buttermilk pancakes, so it tastes sour to you. Like the milk has gone bad. I mean, that's not too far off, I think. Well, not really. Isn't buttermilk like a side product of when you make butter? Like, doesn't it split? What is it? Yeah, like what's left over is buttermilk. That's why it's called buttermilk. Yeah. Ely, do you know? Other food savvy people? Is that correct? You'll take all the butter on your pancakes. You like extra. Yeah, and see, I'm not as weird about it with waffles. It's so strange. Yeah, it's just like a weird thing with pancakes. Chibi, you want to try and make crepes sometime, but you always mess up when you roll up your omelet. Oh, you're like, first I gotta master the omelet, then I can do crepes. Yeah, I would love to make crepes too, but they're very intimidating. You're gonna happily send your mom's recipe for Danish pancakes. They have a ton of cardamom in them. You can add or subtract to taste. Yes, oh my gosh. I would love to check that out, Leaflet, absolutely. Uses her fey magic to turn Olive Blade's energy drinks into water. That'll be good for Blade. But he said sports drink. So does that just mean like electrolyte, but maybe not necessarily caffeine? Sorry about that. You completely messed up the sentence. You're good, Leaflet. More tired than you realize. That's okay. And if you can't stay up for the whole stream, no worries. Use chaotic fey energy to make water into caffeine. No, no. She's reversed your spell, Chibi. Enjoy your bean water. Would that be coffee? The boss is completely beatable with sword only, but the bow is an option. I did my best. I went from, what, 30 arrows down to 2? Not great, but you know, we made it. Check out the cave east of Lake Hylia. Strange and wonderful things live in it. Okay, I'm gonna write that on my list. I had a meeting today, and I didn't have any paper or like a different notebook within arm's reach, so I had to use my stream notebook. So literally in the middle of my Zelda notes, I have some note about a guy making some interactive sprinkler tool. I'm like, okay, nothing to do with Zelda. Some like online interactive sprinkler tool. I don't know. Not really too important. I probably didn't need to write it down, and it messed up my notes. Okay, what did he say? Door, cave. Cave east of Lake Hylia. So we gotta go check that out eventually. Have fun with GLaDOS. Heck yeah. 1 down. 2 down. Yeah, we got 2 of the pendants. You usually use the sword for this fight, Lady KB. Yeah, it was easier overall, I think, to aim. But I think having like a little bit of early damage with the arrows probably helped. You also usually use, that's hard to say, usually use the sword. Rocks. Oh, rocks, not rockets. I just read the word launch and then saw something rock. Obviously that was gonna be a rocket. Duh. Okay, sorry about that. And I did live, just barely. Thank you for the claps and hype and everything. Lady didn't need to pin herself for safety. Yes, I kept you safe. Amazing. That is an evil song. The Hamtaro song? No, it's the best. Blade, you're gonna chug your Powerade. Okay, while I did the Ultra Hydrate. What are your friends coming over for? A long weekend barbecue shenanigans? Yeah, they're just coming up for the long weekend. Like they wanted a little trip. They haven't visited us here yet, so thought it would be a good opportunity to do it, which is, yeah, why not, right? We don't have a grill or anything, but we do have a really nice patio area where we could. So like maybe someday, but I think Fran and I are kind of holding off on it. One, because we've never owned a grill before. So it's like, if we got it, would we really know what to do with it? Would we use it? Or just because we're already in the habit of not like cooking with a grill, would it just go to waste? But the other thing is that like, yeah, we have a really nice space for it now while we're living here. But what if we moved and then we didn't have a space for it? Or I've lived in places where even though you have a nice outdoor space, like patio area to use the grill, it's like in the terms that you're not allowed to have like a barbecue or something because it's fire hazard. So I think probably we would wait until we were somewhere more permanent and then decide, are we gonna be grilling people or not? Not grilling people, but you know, grillers. That's what I mean. Blade, best place to go now is up to Zora's River, past the Witch's Hut. Yay, finally! I've been wanting to go there since the beginning. Coffee, tea, cola. All of it is bean juice? Is that what you're trying to say? Because I disagree with that. Danish pancake is pretty much what you would consider a crepe. But do you need special tools to do it? Am I gonna be really intimidated? Am I gonna mess it up the first time that I do it? Because I've seen people make crepes and they have one of those spinny tools where you can like flatten out the batter. And do you also need a special like wide pan for it? Or is this like, what's that? Is this a amateur friendly recipe? Can I talk to it? What's going on with this thing? Oh, take it! What, a heart? Okay, that felt random. I don't know what that was about. Grilling people, but like grillers, you know. We are the grilling people, not that we're grilling people. We are the grilling people, not we're grilling people. You know? You know what I'm saying? You have a small electric grill that you use. Okay. I guess I had really only thought about like a big barbecue. I hadn't thought of like a smaller, like a propane barbecue, you know? That is, I wish that there was a button just to bring me up the map. But I have to, what do I have to do? No, that's not it. X. There is just a button to bring me up the map, but it's not the button that I think it should be. And that's what confuses me. Okay, and now I have to press X twice to get back out of the map. Oof. No spinning tool needed, just a regular frying pan. Just be aware the first pancake you make is gonna be a bit more fatty than the rest from the butter that you use on the pan. Okay, so you mean like the butter is gonna get more soaked into it because there was just more butter in the pan when you made that one? Or do you mean it's like actually thicker somehow? Probably none of mine are gonna turn out that pretty, are they? I'm in the wrong place, aren't I? Yep, I'm totally in the wrong place. I should have gone up back there. Not first a little bit to the right and then up. Exactly, okay. But then I kept talking, so it must have been the first thing. It must have been the first one that I said. So yeah, there's just more butter in the pan. I mean, that's the case with like American pancakes as well, but I guess it's just less noticeable because the pancake is overall thicker. Oh my goodness. Struggling with these guys. But yeah, they definitely want to try like different restaurants while we're here, so that's gonna be something. Like Fran and I definitely have a bunch of places that we really enjoy, but they're driving, so that means they're gonna have a car, and Fran and I don't usually have a car around here, so that could like open up new possibilities. So we might be trying some new restaurants that we've never been to before, which could be fun. Yeah. Okay. Place to use hammer to jump. No, not that. Zora Lake at the river source. No. This one. Waterfall of Wishing at the river beginning. Talk to girl there. Okay, so apparently there's some girl that we have to find. Don't forget you have boots for cross country. I definitely did forget that. Yup. Use one of my last 2 precious arrows. Oop, can I not lift these yet? What, because it's a pile of stones? Are you serious? Oh no, I just wasted my last arrow going the wrong way! Ah! I picked up the side and now I can't read it, but at least that guy's dead. Okay, so I can just jump down. Now what are these for? Nothing. Run into the pile with the boots. Oh. Who would have thought of that? What? What the heck? This game's a ripoff! I didn't know I could do that. There's no indication that you could do that. Everything else about those stones has been lift them up. That's silly. I need some hearts. Shoot. Do you have hearts? They're too crabby for hearts. Heart! Okay. I can't really go into the water yet, but I can go in the shallow part. Okay. I was wondering if I could go down one of those whirlpools, but it looks like it's just where an enemy is gonna spawn. Here's a waterfall. Where's a girl? No, it's a dead end! Shoot, because I can't... Yeah, nothing happens. Oh! Oh! I'm sorry! Oh, I didn't know that was gonna happen. Okay, I'm gonna leave you with your friend. I can't help you. Why would they do that? Oh my god. I love Poseidon's songs. Lady KB, they're my favorite. Oh, look at that. Okay, hold on. Oh gosh, this isn't like... Okay, I need to write this down. Welcome to Zelda, where everything is trial and error. It was a bad Zora, no. They made me feel bad for hurting it. I did not kidnap it. I left it there. I realized that that's what I could have been doing, so I stopped. I did good. Okay. So upper left grassy area by waterfall has heart piece. Heart piece. You know what I need? I need this map, but like on my computer, and then I could like do a little X to say I need to go back there. Princess Ruta, is that you? Do you mean the Zora that I just accidentally... No, didn't kidnap, but I kind of almost kidnapped. So are you gonna do the same thing? Stop. They look so sad. mad and defeated. Okay, maybe, what if one of the Zora is the girl that I'm supposed to talk to? Oh gosh, this is quite treacherous. They're all following me! What's going on? Okay, this is not the right way to go. That is really annoying. Welcome to Zelda, where everything is trial and error. Yeah, I could take a screenshot. Maybe I would do it like after stream though, because oh wait, I could do it on the Switch, you mean. I forgot, I was thinking on the computer. But if I have it on the Switch, I still have to get it onto the computer, which is not impossible. Oh my goodness. I would just have to send it first to my phone. Because I don't think you can send Switch images straight to the computer. This is so silly. It's just a maze. But yeah, I could. Should I? I want to do it. I want to do it when these things, the sword and that, are no longer there. You know what I could do is I could try and take 2 screenshots. One where the items are not on the screen because they're blinking, but they're blinking off like beat from Link. So then do one where Link is not there, and then put the 2 images together, and then I would have a clean map. Which one is that? Okay, that has Link, so now I need to try and do one with the items. Item. I think I did it. Yes, okay, so now I just need to send these to my phone, send it from my phone to the computer, and then put them together. We'll have a perfect map to check out and mark up later. Amazing. You are their hero. They want to follow you. Then why are they attacking me though? For now, just go up the river. You'll find the waterfall that you need. Okay. Is it OBS capturing? Can't you take a screenshot from there? Yeah, I could, but just there's so many things in the way, like the stream avatars are there. I guess it's mostly just the stream avatars since I'm off to the side. So, but also, I think it's gonna be higher quality coming from the Switch because here it's like a shrunken down size, whereas like the one from the Switch is full sized. I don't know. I'll just stick with the one that I got on the Switch and figure it all out later. You can plug your Switch memory card into the card reader into your computer and save them that way. Whoa. Blade, do you have a map for me, or are you just gonna send me one? Oh, I think I found the waterfall. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Wahaha, what do you want, little man? Do you have something to ask me?
I want the flippers!
Wahaha, but I don't just give flippers away for free. I sell them for 500 rupees a pair.
I'll pay 500 rupees. I got the cash, baby.
Wahaha, 1 pair of flippers coming up. I will give you a free bonus with your purchase. I will let you use the magic waterways of the sea folk, which link lakes and rivers. When you see a whirlpool, dive into it. You never know where you'll surface. Wahaha.
You never know where you'll surface. That doesn't seem great. You bought Zora's flippers. With these, you should be able to swim even in deep water. Yay! We did it! Off for the night. Thanks for stream. Hope the rest goes great. Thank you for hanging out, Kate. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. King Zora. Was it a king or was it a queen? Because somebody told me that there's a girl here that we wanted to talk to, and I imagine that that must have been who they were talking about. You did find a way to do... Why are we failing? Did find a way to do windowed for that thing. I'll get you the directions once you have verified it works. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. Whatever you do, don't go into whirlpools for now. Oh, I see why it was apparel. Okay, there is a lot to find in this area. What about going down in the waterfall? Because that's what I was gonna do. I think that is where I'm supposed to go because I've already walked all this way and there's just death waiting for me there. Flippers are from King Zora. Oh, so have I not found the girl that I want to talk to yet then? Can I go into the waterfall? No. Okay. I guess, if I go down the waterfall, jump off. Okay. I was gonna say, I can always just come back around. Try swimming into it. Wow, that was exciting. I don't think I can swim into it, Blade. I did try with the bigger waterfall. I even pressed the button. Link was moving his little arms to swim faster. Maybe it's one of these? You forget all the waterfalls that you can swim into. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. What? Try all of them. Man, there should be like some little indicator of which ones you can swim into and which ones you can't. Okay, I've got a Discord DM. Is this something I should check right now? Oop. Are we friends now? Listen, I can swim like you. Why don't you accept me? Yay! Ooh, it's a way more detailed looking map. Dang. Sweet, thank you, Blade. Okay, so this is where I already went, right? Yeah, there's that. How does one get over there? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. X. That's not helpful at all! Ah! Rude. Was there a way to get out of the water up there? Can I get this right now? They're River Zora. They're aligned with the power of darkness. But why do they follow me then? You said I was their hero and they want to be my friend. What happened to that whole thing? Oh, I'm not trying to swim in there. Ah! Okay, well, I'm gonna see if I can go up and around, I guess. That heart piece is why you have to go back up and around. I just jumped off the second set of waterfalls. Yes, I did. Okay, well, we'll go up and around. So, can I just double check? I have not found the girl that I'm supposed to talk to yet, so I should not cross that off my list. Oh my gosh, this is so far around. I guess I could be swimming, but it feels harder to control. There's no way out of the water. She has found a little bottle. I have multiple little bottles. I just don't have anything in them. Okay, so this is where I got the flippers, right? Yes. So then I just gotta jump down. The River Zora are basically a beast race. They aren't your enemy, but they don't like people in general. Got it. Okay, so there has to be some way to get up on the grass here. Because this is the level with the aha! Heart piece! This will be my fourth one, too. Yay! Haha! Okay, so now I can cross that off because I had written it down. Great. Is that the main thing that we needed to find up here? Where's the girl? It says, Waterfall of Wishing at the river beginning. Talk to the girl there. Oh, no. Has she found? Oh, I thought you were saying she has found. Yes, I have two bottles. I have a bee that I put inside one. And I have one that is empty. I didn't spend any money on any potions yet, but it's kind of a good thing I did because these flippers were expensive. But I also still have so much money left over. Also, I do not want that as my item. I like how when you're out of arrows, it doesn't show the arrow on the bow anymore. That's cute. Forget about the girl! Try swimming into the waterfalls. I have tried to swim into every single one and nothing has happened so far, Blade. And yes, I did jump down the second set of waterfalls. Again, just because I already had the heart piece this time. Alright, I'm gonna keep swimming around, I guess. Lady KB, gotta go to sleep. Have a good night. Sounds good. I hope you have a good night as well. Thanks for hanging. Okay, maybe there was a waterfall here. Nope, I don't think there was a waterfall here. But let's look for more waterfalls this way. Because I couldn't go over here before. There we go. There we go. Oh. If you've tried this area, then you're good. Keep going down the river. Okay, mysterious pond. Won't you throw something? Yes. Select an item using the control pad and throw it using the Y button. No, I didn't mean to pick it! That's probably a good one though, right? I thought I was gonna get a pick. Did you drop this? Yeah. I'll give this back to you then. Don't drop it again. Oh. I don't know. I guess I just clicked too fast. What happened? Can I throw something else? Oh. Select an item. See, I thought that I was like gonna open my menu from here. Yes, tell me. Tell me. Tell me. I already did the bow. What if I throw in my magic bag of mystical powder? Lantern, net. Mole mitts. These are not mole mitts. The shield. I can throw in my shield? Oh, I can throw in my shield. She's pretty. Hello there. Did you drop this? I like an honest person. I will give you something better in return. Your shield is improved. Now you can defend yourself against fireballs. Yay! Oh, that's amazing. Hides Lady Justice. You don't want... should I do another one? Now throw in the boomerang. Okay. Oh, shoot! Gosh, dang it! Chibi, you don't want Lady Justice to be updated with the magical touch of a fairy? That would be amazing. Powder is good. I've never used the powder before. Oh no! Oh, okay, I thought it wasn't letting me do it again, and I was like, I only got 3 tries, and I threw the bow in twice. Okay. We're so organized, tossing that bow away. Listen. Lady Justice can't swim, but the fairy would rescue her. I will give you something better in return. Ooh, magical boomerang. You can throw this faster and farther than your old one. Anything else, Blade? Chibi is already a fairy. Then maybe Lady Justice is as strong as it can be. Powder turns a thing into fairies. Oh, I had no idea what it did. I was worried that I would use it on something and it would have no effect and then it was just gonna be a waste, which meant that I was never gonna use it. So now that I know that, I've had healing powers this whole time and I didn't know. Oh, dang. She's already pretty strong. I believe it, Chibi. That's all for now. Okay. Use the whirlpool that you see. Oh, really? We don't want to use whirlpools. Apparently now we want to use whirlpools. Told you what to use the powder on. Ugh! Wait, I liked that splashing on my head. That was funny. You did? What did you tell me? I can't get in. What did you tell me to use the powder on? Now we are south. Okay, but we can get out of the water. A little mysterious hut in the middle of the lake. The bubbles. Oh yeah, but I haven't seen any bubbles, so I don't know what you're talking about. Yet. Another fairy? Is she just gonna heal me though? Pond of happiness. Throw some rupees in and your wishes will surely come true. Okay. Yeah, I'll throw 20 rupees in. Happiness increased to 20 rupees. In total, your happiness is 20. You become happier by one step. For reference, today you will have a little luck. Throw all your money. I have to throw in all my money by 20 rupees at a time? The things with the 4 spinning pink dots that bounce around. Have I seen any yet so far? Because I don't know what this is. It's bees or something? You don't see a rando streamer use it often. The magic powder? Okay. All my money in. 20 rupees at a time? Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to do this like more than 15 times. Good luck. But, Blade, should I do all this now? Because, like, I'm not gonna be streaming for like a ton longer. Like, we're definitely over halfway, you know. Now I'm back to a little luck. Believe you saw some in the first dungeon. Huh. Well, nobody pointed them out to me then. Money is largely worthless, except for I just spent 500 rupees on flippers, so... Great luck. Okay. My shield looks really cool now. I guess it just goes after a little bit of time. I think that's what was happening by the other pond. Oh! I will make your wish come true. Ooh, I want to carry more bombs. I think I can only carry 10 bombs right now. You bought the most expensive thing that you can find at this stage in the game. Okay. I'm gonna do bombs, because I can already do 30 arrows. I will increase your carrying ability so you can carry 15 bombs at maximum. This is just a small happiness I can give you. Okay, are you sure if I keep going that she'll come back? Flippers is really the only thing that you use rupees on. Really? Then what the heck is the point? Throw a few. I mean, I guess this as well. Oh, you can do way more now. Okay. Reference, today you will have great luck. Later there will be more things that you can spend money on, but not for now. Okay, I see, I see. Buy potions. True, I could have bought potions, but I haven't. 50 rupees. Oh, she's already back. I want to carry more bombs. Do I pick bombs again, I assume? I want to at least go until bombs are even with arrows. I think. What do you think? Blade. For now, fairies are better to use bottles on than potions. Okay. What about picking bombs again? Do we pick bombs? Either? You'd say 25 bombs if you can manage it. Okay, I'm gonna carry more bombs. I think I can manage it. I don't know. Let's see how many more she has us toss in. Pond of happiness. 50 rupees. Huh, it didn't go up this time. I was wondering if it would say like 100. Oh, big trouble! Wait, what did that say? Uh-oh. What did that say? I just thought it was gonna do the same old, same old. You became happier. For your reference, today you will have big trouble. What the heck is that about? Okay, well, I guess I gotta give it even more money to get out of big trouble. Don't worry about the luck mechanic. It's silly and doesn't matter. I don't know about that. Alright. I think I might be able to upgrade one more thing because it seems like every 100 now. So let's see. Throw a few. 50. You will have big trouble. Oh no. Throw a few. If this doesn't upgrade, then it needs more this time. Nope, okay, it did work. This is all the money I can do. Alright, so all we can upgrade is to 35. But that's pretty good. Oh, and she restocks it too! Oh, that's helpful. Okay, great. So that's that for now. Nice. I was out of everything. How come I can't pick up these darker stones? Now the bomb the wall. How do I keep missing this? I'm gonna see if I can find it. Bomb the wall. Oh yeah, there it is! Oh my gosh! I need to open my eyes. Oh, how do we get? There we go. Bomb the wall. Aren't strong enough for the black stones. Oh, we're gonna get a power bracelet as well as the power glove. Woo! I have a net! I have a net and I'm not afraid to use it. I got a fairy! Keep it in a bottle. Okay, I need to get rid of my bee. Oh my god. Now there's just a bee in here with the fairies. Ah! No! Set it... Ah! I didn't mean to do that. Set it free. Bee. Oh, I have to get my net back out. Oh, I suppose I can chop the bee, huh? Or not? Or not! Okay. Yeah. Is it just like my little friend? Is it permanently in the way of me catching a fairy? Caught a bee. Set it free. There we go. Okay. Keep it in a bottle. Alright, now we're good. The bee is my friend. I don't hate bees if it loves me. This is cute. This is like in Stardew Valley. Oh, it's gone! My bee! Oh, he was my only friend in the whole wide world. Now what can I I do except be sad and lonely? No more bees. No more bottles to hold the bees. Oh, how do I get out of the water? Do I have to take a whirlpool? Ooh, another heart piece. How does one get up there? Wonder if you have to like grab it with a boomerang? It said go to the right, but there's a heart piece here. Let me... Oh, what is that? I just want to see if this can reach. No, it cannot reach. Hashtag free the fairies, Blade. I'm just gonna stick my head in here real quick. Oh. Oh, I've already been in here, I think. Never mind. Can't get the heart piece for now. Okay. Also, I don't think that was a peril, Blade. I'm not in any danger, and I feel like I'm going slow enough that probably you could have given me the direction without. So, are we staying in the water? Maybe, maybe not. Can I tell if this is gonna be useful? Well, if I had gotten out of the water, I would just be going back up to places that I've already been, I believe. But if I stay in the water, then we get to go under this bridge here. And like, check out all this stuff. Look at that. They don't even notice. Oh yeah, they do, but they can't do nothing about it. Oh, a friend, maybe? Bubbles! No, just kidding. Yo, Pink, you seem to be in a heap of trouble, but this is all I can give you, a bottle for my bees! We don't need more than 2 berries, right? E.T. He just looks like a guy. He doesn't look like E.T. His eyes are closed. I wish I could go in his little tent. It's cute. Alright, thank you for your help, friend. I thought I was gonna be able to keep swimming right past the bridge, though. So that is a little sad. But I'm assuming I'll be able to jump, into a river, or that part of the river from another area. I mean, I did see there is a place where you had to hammer down an entrance to the river. To a lot of people, he looks a lot like E.T. Not to me. Is that the only place where I can get out of this river? No, I got out over here. Okay, so now... Whoop, dang it. Now are we just heading towards the next dungeon? Have I been in here? I'm not afraid of you. I'm so strong now. I got all the hearts. Have I been in here? Try further south. Okay, let me check this out first. I think I did come in here. Okay, my condition isn't very good, but I want you to come back. I think that's all they said last time, too. I thought it was going to be a fortune teller that kind of helped me figure out what the heck I was supposed to do next. But yeah, I think she just also was like, nope, can't do anything right now. Okay, further south in the water, I guess? Let's see. Where's this gonna take us? There's so much we can get right now to make your trip up the mountain smooth. Is that where I'm going? I think it is, yeah. Okay. Plan the rest of the stream will be prep for going up Death Mountain. Plus, also, if I'm gonna quit out, I wouldn't want to go all the way up to Death Mountain and then not have it let me spawn there. So, Blade, we did, like, even though I ended in the dungeon last time, it still made me start at Link's house when I started today. So either, like, going in the door of the dungeon was not the checkpoint, or the checkpoint only counts if you do save and continue. And I don't know which one it is yet, but I would be pretty sad if we did go all the way up in the mountain and then it reset me at silly Link's house. So, oh, righto. Are those the bubbles? Am I going the right direction? It's not really headed south anymore, but I've gone as south as I could, and now this is where the path is taking me, so... Eh. I'm just gonna loop back around to where I've been. Go the other way. Yeah, I have been here. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Should have been going left the whole time. Just use Nintendo Switch is... Oh, there's save feature, true. Oop. Although it sounds like we've got plenty to do this stream anyway. Gosh, dang it! Where do I get out of this water? Oh, don't go in the... Was it over here? I think it was over here. Yes, okay. So I wanted to go... I guess... Yeah, this is where we wanted to go anyway. Am I going up? Yeah, there is a cave up there. Is that where I'm going, maybe? But yeah, I could use a save state. That is smart, actually. Because it's not about, like, really trying to cheese anything, you know, make it so that if I get a game over, it doesn't really matter, or anything like that. It's just about saving a little bit of time when I start a stream. Oh, no! When did I get that low on health? Oh, I'm using a fairy right now. Let's see if it heals me fully. Oh, it does. Oh, that's nice. That's good to know. Okay, well, you were in the grass, you sneaky little sneak. I didn't do very good against that guy. Okay, we're alive. Oh, 2 doors. How do we know which way? Okay, then we'll come back down and around. There's one other thing you can get. Okay, maybe we should go back into the fairy room and fill up our bottles. This guy again. Hey, Yuki, welcome on in. How you doing? You can earn a lot of rupees by defeating enemies. That's the secret of my success. Okay, great. I don't know. Sure. Do they think that it's fun to find those little guys? I feel like it would almost be more fun to just find rupees down there and not some weird dude. Wait, wasn't there something to bomb down there? Right there, that's where it was. Okay. Oh, watch out, crab! Oh, he did watch out. Dang it. 3 whole doors. What? Oh, hey! I did the right thing! That's hilarious. Whoa! You just find another item here? This is why you said 25 bombs was a good idea, because we're just gonna find cool stuff. You found the ice rod. Its chill magic blasts the air, but watch your magic meter. That's crazy that you can just get a whole freaking weapon just in a random cave. You'll need this later. I'm sure I will. That's crazy. Okay, so there is actually nothing in here. I could bomb this, but it's just gonna lead... Oh, shoot. Dang it. This is why I needed 25 bombs, is because I'm just wasting... Oh, no, there is cool... Fairies! Perfect! Yeah! Keep it in a bottle. Keep it in a bottle. No room for bees now, sadly, but... Oh, that's great! And then it told us about that thing. Amazing! Whew. Alrighty. What's next on the agenda? Oh, gosh dang it. I'm gonna just accidentally use one of my fairies again. Didn't you already tell me, actually, where I'm supposed to go? I think Blade already said. Up this way, then we'll come back down and around. There is one thing you can get. Okay. Back down and around. Yuki Eepy. Aw, what did you get up to today, Yuki? Or maybe just not enough sleep last night. Alright, so this is where I came out of the water. Go back down the little path and keep your eye out for a green patch of grass in a little nook. Okay, well I didn't do that, so let me go back and see if I can keep my eye out. Down the little path, he said. There's this weird thing. This is a lot of green. Okay. Oh, I can't pick up the... Weird. Okay, so back down here, I guess. So we'll just look out for a little piece of green. Little piece of green. Keep your eye out for... Keep going this way as well while looking? Not enough sleep. You had to work today. Oh, and you got work tomorrow too. Gotcha. Dang. I hope you get some good rest tonight then. Will this be? I don't know if we're friends before I catch it. I feel like he's going to hurt me. Okay, Blade, I got distracted by the bee. Here's a little patch of green. Oh, no, it leads to like a lot more green. Right, because this is where I was before. What's that, though? Not another bee! It does hurt me. Oh, we could be friends, don't you understand? Okay, there's just little statues here. I walked past it! The bee distracted me, okay? I got nervous. I walked past... Up there! Up there! I was looking at the bottom of the screen, that's why. I don't know why I just assumed it would be on that part. Going in. Trying not to die. Okay. So kill all the thingies. These are the ones that look like hamburgers when they finally made them in higher quality. Illy, hope you're doing alright. Ah! And this is why I need 35 arrows. Oh, come on. Can I use my boomerang on them? You always thought they looked like hamburgers too. Yeah! Uh-oh. They totally do. Okay, that does nothing. They always look like burgers. Right now they don't really look like burgers, but once they showed up in other games, they definitely do. Come on! That went right between both of them twice! 3 times! There! Oh my gosh! Bruh. Okay. You. Look at, as soon as I go up there to try and shoot it, yeah, it's gonna come back down. Come on! Come on! He just flew through my arrow! This is so dumb! Every time I'm about to shoot it, it moves! Trying to even lead my shot and it's not working. I'm gonna run out of arrows! Bro! And now I'm gonna die. Great. Oh, I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna use my fairy. There! Holy cow! Most people use bombs. I don't know. Get my stupid rupee. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's just this guy! Okay. Whoa! Okay. Oh, this guy. That's the first time he's ever done that. Thank you. Oh, I just also get to open these. I thought this was his little chess game. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. Oh. Alright, he definitely gave me the coolest thing. I guess they're trying to encourage you to talk to the actual player, or not players, but NPCs and, rather than just go for the chests. Okay. All the way back up to 400. We literally spent over 1,000 rupees. Oh, no, not over 1,000. 900 rupees. And we're already back up to 400. That's crazy. I'm totally gonna use a fairy. Why doesn't this game give you more hearts? Oh, I'm looking. Thank you for the claps. Now save and quit and reload at Link's place. Okay, if I save and quit, does it give me hearts back? Actually, even if it doesn't, there are hearts at Link's place. Save and quit. Link's place is not too far from where we are, but I bet you I would die between now and then anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the thing. There we go. I was trying to press A. It wasn't working. Start from Pink's house. It's not Link's place, Blade. It's Pink's house. Spawn with 3 hearts and 3... Oh, actually I spawned with 5 hearts. That's really nice. Okay, where are we going? We got just a little bit of time left. Maybe time for one more little cool thing to find here. Better than ticking up the death counter. Agreed, for sure, North. Agreed. Look at all these things I can pick up now. Go south, a screen, and to the right. Okay, let me kill this guy first. Alright, so down 1. Right, however many. This is basically exactly where we just were. Oh, right here! I found a thing with my own 2 eyes. Oh! I don't need to heal right now. I'm full. So I don't think I need to talk with her, but it's good to have this discovered. Let the counter go up. Chibi, yeah, definitely wants to reach 69 deaths. It'd be easier to give you directions from the house. I see. Plus also the beeping, the infernal beeping. Anything to make that go away. Okay. Anything else that we need in preparation? I guess I could do what Chibi said and start heading there and then just do a save state so that way we don't lose our progress by clicking out of the game. Oh, stay in this general area, but go to the south end. We're looking for a big stone structure. Okay. Go to the south end where we're looking for a big stone structure. There's a lot of smaller stone structures. There's these 3 that we've seen before. All these stones. Oh, this thing. You have been blessed by 2 Discord server boosts. Wait, really, Yuki? What? Oh, thank you so much. What the heck? That's so sweet. I really appreciate that. We're getting really close to level 3, I think, on Discord. Got some bombs. Okay, great. We're already full on bombs. Now I have to reset this. Temple with eyes. 6 eyes? Is it a spider? Do spiders have 6 eyes, or do they also have 8 eyes as well as 8 legs? Okay. Let's see. How does one get past this bit? Now you have the chest. Go back and use the right pulley. What? I need 2 more boosts to reach level 3. Oh, we are getting so close. Spiders have a lot of eyes, but how many eyes? You think years lapsed. It was a trial. Oh, that's okay, Ely. It's always the thought that counts. Plus, you know, it was there for a minute. In the next room. Okay, so I have to do this ding-dangy part, right? Oh, wait, I know what to do. You just gotta push up the middle block first. 8, I feel like it is 8 eyes, right? There we go. Derp. Okay, some kind of... These things? Are these bubbles? Is this what you're... How is that a bubble? That's a skull. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Did you say pull the one on the right? I just pulled them both. Arachnids have 8. 8 legs and 8 eyes to match. We have 2 legs and... Yes, those are... Why are they called bubbles? They're little fiery skulls. And then, what? This turns them into fairies? Should I try it now, or is this a lame place to do it? Do I run out? Is it a one-time use? Or do I have this forever? Oh, it uses up magic. Oh, heck yeah. Okay, that was great. I like that. What do I get out? I guess arrows are good. So now there's water. And this is important because we shall see. Oh, we used up all the water from out here. Oh, cute. Oh, the fish though. Oh, I should be able to catch them in my net and put them away in my... Oh, he's traveling far. I was gonna say put them away in my bottle, and then I would have a fish friend that I could keep with me. Poor fish, I know! I'm like, wait, should I actually try? Can I catch a fish? It is a bug net, not a fishing net. Oh, nah, that definitely connected there. Ah, they're gonna go away and we're never gonna get to see them again. I'm not picking on the fish! I'm just trying to help him! There's still a little bit of water left. I was seeing if, you know, we could put them back or keep them in our jar, a little goldfish. Thought I was gonna say fish fry. No! I don't want to do a fish fry. Fun fact, you can grab a fish. Oh, you can just pick it up. Oh, I can! Carry it to Kakariko Village and sell it to the bottle guy for money. I'm gonna do it. If I can get out of here without dropping it. Okay, bottle guy. We've got goods to trade. This is like some weird quest where it's like, oh, carry the item to the end of the game. Like, okay, but this is clearly not the end of the game. It's just, but it's across the map. It's a little ways. You destroyed their home and made them suffer. I didn't know that's what I was doing. Blade told me to! Blade told me to and I had no clue what I was doing. Is that worth nothing? I had no idea. Oh god, I gotta figure out how to get there without putting the fish down. Okay, just get out of the forest. I have to go up and around. Hold on. No, yeah, I can go down and around up there. Okay, great. So get out of the forest. Ah, except for he's chasing me. Oh, how did I even get in here? I think I jumped down to get around these guys. Ah, I'm in a dead end. My fish! My fish, come back, come back. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, fish. Okay, everything's all right. We're gonna give the fish a good new home. Not the fish suffocation. No, it's gonna live. Didn't even tell you to do this. I just want the money. No, I want to do the funny thing. I don't know. I just think it's kind of ridiculous that you can actually do this. I want to. How come Link's green hat is not the same color as his green tunic? Why don't they match? Shouldn't they match? For the lulz, exactly. For the experience. It's kind of bothering me now. I didn't really notice before. But one is such a yellowy lime green, and the other one's like a very bluish, almost like seafoam green. True, it is funny that devs put this in the game because it isn't necessary at all. Yeah, I was trying to catch the fish with the net, so like, I mean, that was me trying to interact with them, and they did put fish interaction in the game. Hey, they say eating fish makes you smart. You have to give me this fish for this stuff, okay? Done. Whoa! Okay, that was kind of cool. You gave me a lot of stuff. Thank you for the stuff, sir. Can I chase this guy that's in town yet? The one that backs away from me because he clearly has a crush on me? And come back! Dang it. Okay. Should I go back to where I was, Blade? Did we have anything else that we needed to do down there? I saw some stuff that maybe looked kind of sus. We could go back and check out. Oh! Gosh darn bombs. There's bombs hanging out in the bushes. It makes no sense. You're gonna boot me, Yuki! Wah! Wait, have I been in there? Oh, I can't go in there yet because I gotta get a hammer first. Okay. I'm assuming that that cave is not really that useful until you get the hammer either. Oh, I'm in such a dead end right now. Okay, backing up, backing up. You have to start the boots as you come up to him and he starts to run. Okay. Fish is brain food. I have heard that fish oil is good for the brain. We're assuming someone has a crush on her. Look, he like awkwardly backs away. No, I did it too soon. Too soon! As you come up on him and he starts to run. Okay, do I have to... Let me check. I was gonna say, do I have to transition to a new screen for him to come back? Or maybe he will just... Yeah, okay, he just comes back as soon as you're out of view, so that's good. You're gonna go eat. The yawns are strong. Sounds good, Ely. We're not gonna be on much longer either. Thanks for hanging! Of course! Thanks for the bread talk, as always. You get it. You get shy around your crush. Yeah. I think that was... Oh! I thought it was too late. Ah! Wait! I can't change directions! Can I change directions? Kinda? No, it stops my thing as soon as I change directions. What do I do? Huh? Do I have to chase him the other way specifically? Do you remember Sama Bingo's house at the top of the village? Go into the stone structure to the left. No. Sama Bingo. Am I doing it wrong? Because he stays in sight now, actually. Oh, he's gone. What the heck? But yeah, I can't change direction. Look, turn. Stops running. It just says wanted. Well, you said at the top of the village, so I do think I can figure out. You've never done it! Oh. Okay. Is this Sama Bingo's house? This lady?
Oh, it's you, Pink. What can I do for you, young man? The Elder. Oh, no one has seen him since the wizard's been collecting victims. What? Master Sword? Well, I don't remember the details exactly, but long ago, prosperous people known as the Hylia inhabited this land. Legends tell of many treasures that the Hylia hid throughout the land. The Master Sword, a mighty blade forged against those with evil hearts, is one of them. Please? People say that it now is sleeping in the forest. Do you understand the legend? Okay, I think that was the same thing as before, right? Okay, this house... Oh, you said go into the structure on the left. Right, I went in here before. Did I do anything in here? Oh, yeah. I do remember this. Was this where I tried the gambling game and I didn't... Oh no, I already got all this stuff. Okay, never mind. I thought this was the place where I tried the gambling game and then I just didn't get the heart piece out of it. But I think we determined that the heart piece might be later in a different gambling game. Did you want me to do more than just collect all the stuff in the treasure? Look at the wall. Okay, I don't see anything up here. I'm gonna check down. What is peril? I'm not in peril. I'm going so slow paced right now. Ah, there's the place on the wall. Gosh darn it. Distracted by the treasure chest. Yep, 100%. I thought Blade was distracted by the treasure chest. I'm so blind. Alright, there we go. Woohoo! There we are. I'm pretty sure I did not have bombs last time I came in here. Is that true? We got bombs kind of early though. Alright, success there. Man, there really is a lot that you can do early on in this game. Alright, how many more things are on the list before we actually would start heading up the mountain? Let's get you one more full heart and then we'll call it. Wow, Blade must have typed that before I even started asking because my answer came immediately. I am blind! I feel like as a kid, I clocked those things immediately and now I'm just like, huh? What? Huh? I don't know, man. Oh, this was the Lost Woods. Hold on, we don't need to go here. Save me. Chris Houlihan. Excuse me, who's Chris Houlihan? Houlihan. Do I need glasses? Not yet. Not according to doctors yet. But probably sometime in the future. My mom made it till she was 40, so I'm hoping for that at least. That gives me, you know, a decent amount of time. No, blind like the thief that guy talked about. There was a blind thief that some guy talked about? I'm sorry, I don't remember. Did you get the heart piece on the cliff outside the second dungeon? Yes, I did. And I may or may not have died in my first attempt to go grab it. Just a little bit dramatic, but otherwise we made it. Too bad glasses are cool and schmexy. I do agree. Fran wears glasses, you know. Ain't nothing wrong with glasses, that's for sure. But it is nice not to have to worry about like, oh, where are my glasses? Gotta keep my glasses clean. Like, there's positives and negatives to both having and not having glasses. We still need to go to the desert because I bet you didn't get the heart piece in the cave. No, can't say that we did. Okay. Go to the desert. Should I just restart at Link's house? We're really not that far. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna resist the urge to be lazy. I went back in here, this silly dead end. It lures you in with that trail. Oh, okay, sure. You wear glasses? You're indeed schmexy. Yeah, I think glasses are great. Yeah. Think you got me? You think you got one up on me? That cave blade? Oh my god, okay, they do have one up on me. I take it back! Ah! How am I this bad? It's because I just go charging in without really aiming for them. Okay, hey, now I can take this shortcut finally. Never been able to do that before.
Chibi, why are you soaping yourself? Oh my. Alright, so some cave somewhere. The desert, I'll be honest, was a little tricky for me. I kept getting into the dungeon with very few hearts already, so... Look at this little octopus guy! He's great. Okay, so we're looking for a cave. Looking for a cave. Looking for a cave. Once you get into the desert, you can either hug the wall on the north, okay, side of the entrance and reach it, or just go straight up from the entrance. Okay, cool. So, like, literally not at all where I was going. Wait, I think I did find a cave. But... Are you joking? Yeah, I found this cave. That's what I did before! I have a fairy this time, but these stupid cactuses! We gotta find even more. Chibi, you don't need soap for that. That's okay. Didn't I? Yeah, I came in here. Wasn't there just a dude? Yeah, I just talked to this dude. And he was like, the book you can read. Now he's like, you're stronger because you got the glove. What do I do? Cacti? Not schmexy, no. Bomb the south. God darn it! There's nothing in here. What can I possibly do in here? Only talk to a guy. Oh my god. Literally came in, did not see! Okay, where's the last one that we're gonna work on, Blade? Gosh dang it. Can't believe that. I totally can believe that, but I'm upset by this. I need to just have my eyes peeled. Save quit, spawn at the sanctuary. Ooh, okay, that's new. Save and quit. Oh, there was, actually I have that written down. Look for places to bomb under the castle, past the sewers on the way to the sanctuary. I wonder if we can reach back in there, maybe. Start from sanctuary. Can we go back in the sewers? Can I open this? No. They strategically put a chest in place so I couldn't open this? Bombs are the answer to everything in life. In this game, apparently, yeah. It is cute that I can talk to Zelda anytime. You should follow the marks that Ella made for you on your map when you explore. If you don't know what to do next, you can also visit a fortune teller. Except for she told me to go away. I'm trying to look for stuff. Not much to get in the castle for now. We'll come back to that later. Okay. Do the sewers count as the castle, though? I don't think I can go back in there right now anyway. Alright. Ooh, there's stuff to pick up here. Nothing. Was I supposed to stay in the sanctuary? You guys will tell me. Go left and hug the cliff. Okay, hold on. I'm engaged in battle. There we go. I can't believe that this game doesn't refill my hearts enough that I don't die. There, thank you. Hug the cliff. Go left and hug the cliff. What are we looking for? A place to go up the cliff, perhaps. Oh. Here we go. And we can use our boots on this thing. Oh, maybe. See the stones? I do indeed. Hey. Okay. Nothing. No place to bomb the wall. Just a chest. Oh, and just a chest with a heart piece. That was it. Nice. All right. Pretty dang good. So I think we just save and quit then, and we can spawn in the sanctuary next time. And that should be good. That's all for now. Let me show you where to go next stream. Okay. Do you want to point on the map, you mean? Like, what do you mean show me where to go? Like, we're gonna walk all the way there now? Go up towards the logger's house? Oh, the one where they were sawing something. Is that... Oh, I made it! I didn't even know that's where I was going. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. In here? I'm just chopping stuff. I'll check out their house, I guess. House of Lumberjacks, A Bumpkin and B Bumpkin. Oh. You see the giant stone on the way? That's the entrance to Death Mountain. Wait, hold on. I have to go back in their house. Okay, never mind. I thought the table kind of looked like a weird face with these chairs there. It still kind of does. Like, imagine the table is a really big nose, and then this darker part of the floor is the head, and then the beds are kind of either like ears or some sort of like headpiece decoration that sits there, and then the stools are obviously the eyes. Like, kind of looks like a face. Kind of. Okay, I did not see the giant stone on the way, so let me walk back down. I was just kind of mindlessly wandering. And like I said, didn't even realize that I was heading there. Giant stone. This? This is the way to Death Mountain? Oh boy. Okay. Just in case I forget, at least we have this here. Okay. I am going to save and quit, and I will try my best to just get here again on my own, but it is going to be a minute before we play this game again, so just because, reminder to folks that maybe didn't hear this announcement earlier, I'll post it in the Discord as well, but sadly there will be no stream tomorrow because I do have friends coming to town, and they're arriving in the early afternoon, so pretty much going straight from work to hosting them, and they're going to be here for the long weekend, so yeah. I don't think there's a high chance that I'll be able to squeeze in a stream over the long weekend, but it's not a definite no, so we'll see what we can manage. But yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and go to thanks for coming. There we are. Thank you so much for playing more of this game with me today, guys. We did good. I mean, the beginning definitely started out kind of slow. It took me a while in that desert temple, like longer than it should have. Bye, Yuki. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you get some rest. You definitely deserve it, friend. Yeah, I think that temple should have taken a lot less time than it did. So it was a good thing that we didn't try and push it on Monday because, yeah, it was like over an hour and a half before we were done with that area, but we're like super prepared for the rest of Death Mountain now, or I guess all of Death Mountain, not just the rest of it. So we'll be in good shape for next time we play this. Let me go ahead and find someone for us to raid tonight. I'm thinking King, because usually he raids us. He's not always on like after us, so I feel like this would be a good opportunity to be able to do that. It looks like he's playing some Pikmin. Oh yes, this will be a great place to send you guys to hang out for a little bit. Oop. Let me spell raid properly. There we go. So yeah, I don't know whether or not I'll see you guys on Monday because it still is going to be part of the long weekend. So it just depends on kind of what Fran and I have going on that day. If we go out on an adventure or not, but for sure, I will see you guys on Wednesday for the next stream. Hopefully sooner, but I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord. And then also reminder that we do have Commander games on Tuesday, and I should still be able to do Anime Night on Monday, but let's just like leave that as TBD, I guess, as well. But for sure the Commander Night on Tuesday in the Discord. So yeah, all right, have a good one, everybody, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.